Okay, here we go. Time to get started, guys. And begin with our most requested replay, which is the Ryujo Raptor Rescue. Hope everyone's Sunday's going well. Hey, I'll zoom immediately in the chat saying hi. Which reminds me, I need to re-enable my giveaway, don't I? Let's see, where is that one? Here it is. And it is now started. Hope your day's going well. This is, oh, Vader-sama. Okay, this is the operations group. Now I'm not able to move around that much in free cam with carriers. There's a little bit of stuff that's kind of broken from that, so I'm going to apologize. I normally like to talk about the flags and stuff, but I really can't do that. It will break everything if I do. But anyway, Ryujo, tier 6 Japanese carrier. OP now, apparently. I don't know. But this is the newly done Raptor Rescue. LZ, yeah, the whole show is outperforming the Langley and the Herms quite a bit. So yeah, at some point I'm sure things will be changed for that ship. Wargaming added a second torpedo drop, which really added the strength to the whole show. Hey, Trolls, but that's all good. Look at that, already knowing where this mixmkz is going to spawn. This is how you know you've got a group that really knows these operations. So you guys know, there's a operations Discord server you can join, and basically their entire focus is on min-maxing these operations. They get a bunch of players together that will hang out, like these guys here. I think are more, doing more of a hangout thing. Hey, US Warship, how's it going? But we also see people in the operations group focusing on trying to maximize damage and stuff like that. Last week we saw something. Hey, TM Grunty, thanks for the follow. Steel Clubbing Bots, indeed. We saw somebody last week, Lightninger sent in a replay of this same player here, and basically what they did was they triggered a spawn of 3 additional battleships, including an Amagi, which is pretty crazy when you think about all the other ships that you run across in the game. So kind of neat to see what these guys are doing. Here we got a little bit of a dive bomb attack on the Miyogi. Mr. Miyogi takes 2 citadels.
Approaching target. Taking fire.
And now this drop here, obviously not intended to hit anything, but it's mainly to get these planes out of here. That would be a slingshot drop. Pop the plane out there so your team knows where those 2 cruisers are. Again, you can tell these guys know what they're doing, and it's kind of neat to see, because this is almost, I guess you could say, as professional as it gets when it comes to these scenarios. Most people, when the scenarios are up, just hang out, play around, you know. It's a great way to grind out your tier 6, or when Narai is the op of the week, tier 7 ship XP. By the way, you guys ready for the new patch to hit? It's going to hit this Wednesday, I believe. Caligula, good to see you, man. It's been a while. And yeah, so now we've got Vader-sama heading southbound, probably to take care of the other carrier that spawns down here. But yeah, so 8.8 is looks like it's gonna drop this Wednesday. I know I'm already downloading the new client, or the patch for the client. Look at that. He's on station right as soon as these ships spawn.
One more enemy aircraft carrier is likely to remain in the combat zone. Seek and destroy.
The update's supposed to hit on the 16th, which is tomorrow? What? Really? Crap, I gotta double check that. I'm planning on resetting one of my lines before the update hits so I can get my double research points. I'll have to do that today. Oh, you want me to do a Twitch session on what kind of mods I use and where to get them? I can do that. It's supposed to be, it's just mainly Aslan's mod. You just go install it, tell it where the main a game is found, and you just check on some boxes, but it doesn't really break anything. But I could definitely look into putting something together for you like that, sure. Another follower, hey! Last of the Fallen, thanks. I'm not sure what the anniversary stuff is gonna be. They've been very, very quiet about this. Super testers don't know. Many contributors don't know. They don't want this stuff leaking out, and I can understand why. So we'll have to see what this event is and what you get for it.
Taking fire.
And you can see Vader-sama here is just looking forward to killing off this Hosho. Just going around, not even caring about this Tier 4 anti-air. And that'll probably do it. Notice how Vader-sama is moving this carrier as well, staying with the fleet. Be very careful when you play this not to bump into the carrier Raptor or any of the extra ships, the transports. If you do, there's always a possibility that you'll throw one into a beach, and then they get stuck. And if it's Raptor, then you can't finish the mission. Are they bringing in last year's anniversary containers? Okay. I feel like I'm out of the loop on some of these things, so I do apologize, but it's been a bit. So while we've got a lull here in the battle, just a heads up, we are giving away 2 T61s today on the courtesy of SFNL, and we'll be doing that once we hit 60 people viewing the stream. So feel free to spread the wealth and share it with everybody. Oh, it was on public test, huh? Cool. I also have subscriber camos that I'm going to give away in between battles, and I'll also be giving away a community contributor container once we hit 30 people viewing. We're at 19 right now, so that's pretty awesome. And we'll keep the replay stream going, and it's up to, you know, we'll see where we stop basically, but I've got about, I don't know, 3-4 hours today I can do some streams, some replays, so I got 12 of them set aside. Once we do get to the 60 to do the T61s that SFNL is graciously giving away, then we will do one of his replays before and after and draw the T61 for that.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Make sure to aim for 60 specifically to max your chances of getting T61. You know what I should have done? We should do 61, right? 61 viewers to get the T61. I think that's kind of fun.
Engaging enemy.
Guess it's a good thing it's not called the T69, huh?
Taking fire.
Or the T420, T1000. The B170. Oh god. That might take a while, huh? Quick audio check. Everything's sounding good, guys. Volume level's good. All that good stuff. Let me know. As you guys can see there, hit exclamation point raffle to get you in. All you have to do is hit it once. There's the man of the hour. Good to hear. Good to hear. You know, it's crazy to think, in 2 months I'll be hitting 2 years of running this channel. And it's crazy because I listened to that initial. I need to re-record my welcome video for YouTube because, oh my god, do I sound terrible. I finally figured out how to do microphone stuff thanks to oh, who was it? Who is it that taught me? Worship's podcast guy, no longer here. Kalorn taught me a little bit about how to do stuff like that, so pretty awesome. I don't have a condensing mic. I don't know what that is. I just have an omnidirectional mic I bought off of Amazon for 20 bucks. It's a USB mic. I bought it because I'm cheap and I wanted to pick something that was good but not like super crazy. We should fix that. So what I did was I took this omnidirectional mic, I wrapped it in electrical tape around the base of it because it was picking up too much around the corners, and then I literally threw a sock over it. I have a sock over my mic that's double wrapped, and that is blocking a lot of the crazy punchiness and stuff, so it just seems to work. I don't know. Nuclear Havoc, thanks for the follow. Good to see you, man. You got Citizen 2 of them on accident? Hey, man, I'm happy to get a mic, man. That'd be great. I showed my wife the Yeti that everybody says to get on Amazon and stuff, and she looked at the price tag and said, nope.
We're under attack.
Yeah, budget cuts that work indeed. Yeah? Huh. Now you can see in this particular spawn, Raptor has to get to this corner, and you've got certain extra objectives, like making sure the support ships always survive. Somebody has to beat the Raptor to the rendezvous point. Jack Bauer, thanks for the follow.
Engaging enemy.
Hey Red Brushetta, how's it going? Yeah, well we could definitely look into that.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Hey Lee Jr., how's it going?
Maintaining present course.
We are finishing up our Raptor rescue replay here. As you guys are seeing, you know, Vader Sama not missing too much in the way of torpedo work. Even nailing destroyers like it's nothing.
Approaching target.
See if he can citadel this Congo. Now we can't see the reticule, but notice how he's dropping pretty early there, and that's of course to get the bombs, that inertia, to drop down into the Congo.
Approaching target. We're under attack.
And those are gonna miss, but I don't think he cares about that. It's more about preservation of planes. You get the drop going, so they take less anti-air fire, drop the bombs, ship dies, move them back. Gregoire, how's it going? Happy Sunday to ya. Oh, Fishrokk is in here too. Nice. Lightninger might be going down pretty soon here.
Engaging enemy.
You'll see the DeGrasse positioned down south here, ready to make that run to beat the Raptor.
We're under attack.
Now guys, you only need to do raffle once, and then you're automatically entered into the stream for the entire session. So that's kind of cool. Standalone, how are you? Something cool just happened. Alzu with the subscription, man. Nice. Oh, I see. SFNL gifted it. Thanks, SFNL. Really appreciate it, man. Oh, Flambass just did it, huh? Hey, Skyring. Okay, I'll have to check it out. And as you guys can see, the battle is pretty much ending here. Lightninger has died, but that's the only one. Here comes another dive bomb attack on the Elbe.
We're under attack.
RNG says no.
Approaching target.
This'll be a citadel right here. Yep.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
If you struggle with learning how to drop bombs on ships, co-op works, but these also work really well. I actually like scenarios better than co-op because there's just so much more time. There's so many more bots to kill that if you really want to practice those drops, and that works for torpedo bombers, that works for rockets too, but if you really want to hone your CV skills, man. Yeah, Alzu's definitely going to make good work of that gifted sub because he hangs out on the stream all the time. Now he doesn't have to watch any of those stupid ads anymore. One thing I hate about Twitch is when you get onto someone's channel, the first thing you see is an advertisement after like a what, 2-second, like, what's going on? Uh-oh, Fishrokk. Better watch out. It's time for some terrorism. You never get any ads? Oh. Yeah, you don't have to expect to win in ops. It's more just, you know, do whatever. And don't forget, in operations, torpedoes, friendly fire is disabled.
Engaging.
SFNL giving another sub, this time in TF Grunty. Jeez, man. Thanks. So this is just more practice. Practice with dropping torps. You can have your, if you're in a division, you can ask them, hey, start going evasive and stuff, and you can practice dropping dive bombs on people. Comes in really handy. What are you watching? You are watching Operation Raptor Rescue at the very end. In other words, Operation Terrorize the Fleet. Grunty wins everything indeed. And yeah, I don't know about that, SFNL. I've gotten quite a bit off of being a content creator. Mainly just, you know, wargaming, giving me containers and stuff. I mean, hell, they flew me out to frickin' Russia over the summer. So, oh, hey, thanks for the follow there. What is that, Brothel Walls? But regardless, man, it is extremely appreciated. Thank you. And there is our ending for our first replay. So big thanks to the operations group for sending in that replay. We're gonna load up the next one, and then it's time to do some giveaway stuff here. So next one is the Galissonniere. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, there's a bogue in it, which is hilarious. Edidel, thanks for the follow. And time to close entries and pick a winner. Scout Diverman, if you are here, say something in chat. You got yourself a, let's see, that's a subscriber camo. As I can find it. Alright, Scout Diverman is here, so let me PM that here. So let me PM that here. So oh. Okay, well, that was a little bit of a echo there. Sorry about that. I had my stream up on my computer at the same time, so that just kind of made things a little fun. And then we'll do a after this replay. I gotta go back and accept replays. Ooh, space camo. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful space camo. I really do like the work that Wargaming has done with these space camos. It's just so phenomenal. In my opinion, way above and beyond what you would expect to see. Take a couple of screenshots for the stream, go back, and now we need to resume entries. People can jump in.
Battle starts.
You free XP to Legal? I don't know about. I mean, Legal is fun. I don't know. I only for players to disable them in clan battles. Well, yeah, if you want to disable them, you can. The camo makes it harder to tell the speed that ships are moving because there's no smoke. So you have to go based on the flame and the movement of the flame, which is a real pain in the butt. So that's what SAT is talking about there. But yeah, I enjoyed the Legal, and that was before they added the main battery reload booster. So there's that. Flags, let's see, we've got blah blah blah. XP credits, fire chance, speed, anti-death, consumable, fire flood chance, and I think that's oh, that's the red dragon, so that's XP and Captain XP. Oral 14, thanks for the follow. And we see ourselves, see our player here using premium consumables. Oh, this is Leopard. You think it's easier to judge the speed? Really interesting. Hey, Z-Proxy. Why do you think it's easier to judge the speed on these space camos? Alice, you gotta make sure you're present to win, and I thought I had said something about you not being here. Did I not? Don't remember. That was last week. That was a while ago. Okay, where's the... There it is. Tabbed out like mad. Another subscription. Gregoire, thank you for subscribing, man. Awesome. We're at 3 already. We just started 30 minutes ago, and we got 3 subscriptions. That's just freaking crazy. So Alice, you didn't get a container, but you got a subscription. Oh my god. As if I know you're hilarious. HSFR Kaze is correct. You can put a mod on called the Stoplight mod that's in Aslane's and I think on the other official World of Warships mod pack or whatever. And it gives you this little thing. It's called running lights. And if you look carefully when Leopard is targeting somebody, you'll see that kind of movement back and forth. Thoughts on Udachi? Oh, Z-Proxy. Do I like the Italian SAP? No, I don't. I'll explain that in a second. Thoughts on Udachi? Udachi's a fun ship if you were playing the game a year ago, or so. Ooh! Sitting broadside too long. Ouch. I would say it's okay, but I'd like to see it working more. I'd like to be able to use the guns more. The guns are just not as good as on the Shiratsuyu. That being said, it is a pretty fun ship. The torpedoes are hilarious if you can get them to hit targets. You use that ship similarly to how you would use a 20-kilometer torp Shimakaze or an Asashio. You're torpedoing all the major choke points. So you're not trying to torpedo ships necessarily, you're trying to torpedo where you think ships might go. And if you can do that and do it well, then Poi Boat is great. If you're not so good at doing that, then you're not going to hit anything with torps, and you're going to say this ship sucks. Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Ugh. Running lights, you're right. Grunty does not tell you the speed, just tells you the direction that they're moving. And yes, that's exactly right, SFNL. The SAP, if you get into areas that are saturated, doesn't seem to do as much damage, of course. It'll do the 10% overpen damage, but that's about it. It's just, I don't find it to be that useful against, well, anything other than destroyers. And the AP on it, I mean, I've had fully broadside cruisers where I'll switch to AP, and I mean, I'll get maybe one Citadel out of it, and I'm just like, come on. Against destroyers, it is absolutely amazing, though.
Destroyer foundered. Off to a great start.
You like the SAP, huh? Okay. So we haven't really been talking too much about the battle itself that we're looking at here. And I want to point out a couple key things. One is that the team is working well together over on the other side of the flank. Alzu is doing a nice job of running around and shooting things, but not getting shot at, other than taking that really big hit from the North Carolina. He's still pretty healthy, and you know, he's doing a nice job of not over-engaging and overextending, I mean. So that's nifty. He's using the speed boost to help him get out of situations. We saw him use that main battery reload booster earlier. Already done on 2 kills, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the thing about the Italian cruisers that I've been discovering is that on their own they really struggle because they want to kill destroyers. Because obviously the SAP is amazing, but A, they can't spot the destroyers, and B, they can't spot the destroyers' torpedoes because they don't have Hydra. So I find that the Italian destroyers are very dependent on teamwork. Not that that's a bad thing, but it almost requires you, Italian cruisers, I say destroyers, it almost requires you to be running in a division with somebody who's in a destroyer, like a scouting destroyer. If you can get somebody to do that for you, then you got a good chance, because then if the enemy destroyer smokes up, you know, that person can either hydro the ship through the smoke, or just YOLO charge the smoke, and eventually the destroyer gets spotted and can't stay in there, and then you blappy blappy. Yeah, you can also pair it with the destroyer hunting cruiser like a Minotaur, absolutely. Like a radar Minotaur goes really well with that. The problem that I run into though is then you're almost doubling up on the same type of ship. So you know, you have to keep that in mind. And Alzu overextended just a little bit there, trying to chase down that Cleveland. Saw the Miyoko, had to run, as the Miyoko did about 3k to him. Most importantly, though, we've got Tommyboypdx here, one of my friends. I played with him a bunch of times before. Good to see him, as he tries to shoot Alzu out of the water and misses. Now, Alzu does have the ability here to slow down, and if he gets farther away from this island, he can try to arc his shells over for some free damage. Or he could back up. I would probably, I'm going to go to my view, I would back up to where this piece of island here is covering you over that North Carolina. Yeah, the Italian cruisers are pretty durable angled, but when they're either bow on or broadside, oh, they take so much damage. My reaction, my title for Italian cruisers, if I were to do an actual like review of the Italian cruisers, the title would be "Some things in here don't react too well to battleships," because all it takes is one battleship salvo and you're gone. Like, I got one-shotted by a Georgia in I don't remember if it was the... I don't remember if it was the Amalfi or if it was the Zara. The hunt for Red Zath, yeah, pretty much. 53 people hanging out so far. A lot of people want a T-61 SFNL. It's a great ship. Yes, they do have a very high skill floor. When the Italian cruiser line releases, pro tip for you guys, if they don't change them too much, that's when you run your favorite battleship and you just go to town. It'll be almost like when the British cruisers were released. It'll be kind of the same thing. A lot of players just giving broadside, not knowing what to do, and people in battleships just loving it. Yep, kill the Venezia and Brindisi with main battery reload booster. Yep. I mean, that's what I mean. If you're if that ship's not angled, it's going down. Now Alzu is doing a nice job here of kiting away from Tommy Boy. Tommy obviously has to focus on that Massachusetts or the New Mexico that are starting to kind of bear down on him. So he's kind of split in terms of his concentration. Here comes some salvo coming for you. Now you're turning out and slowing down. What I probably would do is I would keep up my speed and turn in, because those shells were fired pretty far back. And you did what I like to do, which is slow down and actually dodge into the shells. I'm really good at doing that. Right, SAT? Suddenly feel like resetting your battleship lines? I'll tell you what, I mean, the only problem with that, of course, is that they're the most expensive XP-wise. So if you're trying to get the research points, then that's not very efficient. If you're looking for a line to reset to just play, then by all means do that. Actually, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm probably going to end up resetting a line today, since SAT mentioned the patch is tomorrow, apparently. And, oh, Ognivoy, shoot the Ognivoy, shoot the Ognivoy. Shoot the Ognivoy, come on. Tunnel vision. But I'll probably reset one line today, just so I have a line to mess around with. Oh boy, Massachusetts was not wearing protection. Headster, how's it going? Embedded Bear, hello? Classic Lib, good to see you again. You already have the Colbert? Gee, there be whales here. Oh god, did we get another... SFNO gives Tedster a sub. Lol. Poggers indeed.
Engine boost deactivated.
Are we doing clan battles tonight? I don't know. I don't know. We're getting kind of tired of it, to be quite honest. If you see that stupid Amazon Prime video, add one more time. Have I played Ark Royal? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. What's my impression on Ark Royal? Ark Royal is a lot of fun. Her planes are tier 4 planes, so they are very slow. And by the way, I'd be shooting at that North Carolina. I know you're trying to get that kill on the Budyonny, but you have a shot on the North Carolina right now. That's alright though. You're hopefully gonna get this guy. So they're tier 4 aircraft, but the neat thing about them is that the Ark Royal recovers planes so quickly. Nice kill.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
So, you know, it's like hilarious because you lose a bunch of planes, but then you get them back. So it's a really good trainer ship. And I would say it's going to be a really good ship in operations. If you like playing tier 6 ops, it'll be a good one for you. Now you'll note Leopard isn't giving up over here and running away. He's towards the team. He's actually moving farther south, and this is really important because if he runs towards the team, the enemy team gets C for free, and the Furious is also down here. So he's moving this way to try to help protect his carrier, which I agree with. I think that's a really good idea. You'll see that the battle has evened out a lot more than you'd expect. Yeah, I don't care about the Colbert. I think it's hilarious that Wargaming releases the Colbert and the Smolensk at the same time. And the Smolensk is by far the better ship. And you get that one without having to do much work. Assuming you've got the coal already. So, you know, why bother? Now, also, I want to comment, Alzu has not opened fire here. He's trying to take his time and only fire when he knows that Tommy Boy can't shoot him back. Oh, and his Savage Nation, the Ognovoy, that explains how he's still alive and he's kicking butt. No, there's no news on Indomitable. We've been bringing that up for a while now, and I think Wargaming doesn't want to release another premium carrier. I think that's the reason why we haven't seen the Ark Royal yet, even though it's been tested too. I don't think Wargaming wants to release another carrier. I think Wargaming wants to wait until they're happy with how the carrier rework is, and then go back and tweak the ships. I think it was a big mistake for them to try to re-release all the premium carriers and tweak them on the fly with all the other carriers. It didn't seem to work out that well for them. So I think it's a better idea for them to hold off and wait. So it seems like that's what they're doing anyway. Oh, beautiful dodge, Alzu. Oh, Tommy Boy with that single fire DCP as the Furious comes back, and he's gonna spot these guys, so Alzu just has to be ready to shoot. That's all he's got to do. Hey there, Mon. How's it going? And then thanks for the follow, Mr. Nugs. Yeah, they definitely rushed the CV, but you know, they hadn't done it before, so you know, they made a noob mistake. I'm okay with that. Shoot-ha! Now you can get some good base decaps off of this, assuming you don't die. Nice, nice. Oh, show with torp acceleration is the beast, yeah. It's good times, it's good fun. Props to Alzu for surviving in a bottom tier match, and surviving against two really good players, and the enemy team nonetheless too. I mean, nice work. Okay, so that was our Legal game. Thank you, Alzu, for sending that in. And what's the next one? Le Fantasque. There it is. Time to draw. This time we're going to do two drawings. One drawing for subscriber camo and one drawing for community contributor container. So I'm going to close entries. And I'm going to pick a winner. This is for the subscriber camo. Did it win? Did it pick? There we go. Classic Lib, you get a subscriber camo. And our winner for community contributor container is SFNL1. Oh my god. Totally rigged right there. Jeez. Alright, so I gotta go and where's Classic? Classic lives here. Okay, let's get you your stuff. Whoever just followed, thank you. Sorry, I'm typing, so I missed that that follow announcement.
Battle starts.
And I'm gonna do my screenshots, and then I'm gonna pay out to Classic Live and SFNL. Oh, battle started, so now I got that stupid little damage received up on there. Oh well, whatever. And who's this? Oh, this is Mix. Hey Mix, it's your game. As you know already, I'm sure you probably already said that on stream, but I didn't see it because I've been doing like 5,000 things at once. Where are you? There's Classic. SFNL, I need to know from you what type of container you would like. I've got the standard community contributor containers, and I've also got French premium containers. Hold off on the raffle, guys. I'm gonna pop it in a second again. Here we. Oh, did I did re-enable. Good. Okay, never mind. And standard for SFNL. Okay. There you go, sir. French destroyer is rough, especially in a carrier game. Yes. Yes. Now, I'm going to pause here for a second. A couple of things I want to talk about. That's kind of a fun screenshot. A couple of things I want to talk about here. As when you're playing against a carrier, a couple of things. And then there's something else to add too. First, playing against a carrier. If you see that you've got planes coming your way, and you know they're going to come your way, the worst thing you can do is turn away from the strike. My recommendation is always turn into that strike and pop your engine boost. And my recommendation actually is to be approaching that strike at about a 30-degree or 45-degree off angle, and then when you hear that noise, that the engine throttle up noise that they're going to attack, then you go hard left or hard right in the direction of those planes. Why? Because it's so hard to hit a target that's maneuvering hard like that. So you've got your speed boost on and you maneuver hard, and almost always you're not going to take that much damage. I want you to think about that. The other thing to think about is the game mode itself. This is standard battle, so there's absolutely no reason to be rushing towards where the caps would normally be on this map. With carriers, you're far better off staying with a buddy. So stay with your division mate in the Charles, or find a battleship that might have good anti-air, like the Hood. Oh god, these guys are in the div together. Find a battleship that'll work with you, or like you've got a Cleveland there, that might be good. And think about stuff like that. Okay. Hey Diesel, how's it going? Yeah, glad I can help you with the replay stuff, man.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way when unless it's Kaishu. I learned it the hard way how to dodge carriers in the French destroyers, because let's face it, they've got no smoke. Their anti-air is garbage, especially now that there's no mid-range flak bursts. I actually used to run the AA mod on the French destroyers, because you would go from 1 flak burst to 3, or it was 2 to 4. I can't remember. Either way, it was a significant increase in anti-air power. Standalone, you just leave what off? Yeah, no problem, man. Why we're here, right? Oh, SFNL, do you see down there on the bottom? Look at our numbers. I know, right? We're at 61. Guess it's T61 time after we finish this.
Engine boost activated.
Oh, we're down to 59. A bunch of people were like, nope, we're not going to let this happen. Just left. Silly people indeed. That's alright. We'll get back to 61. No worries. Got time. Alright, now, Mix, another thing to think about. AP, right here. AP. Bingo. You got it. Main battery load booster being used. Beautiful. And even if you don't get citadels, you're going to get tons of penetration damage. Look at that. You just took out his engines. This ship is really dirty against broadside cruisers, as you can see here. Oh, and he beached too. The Dallas beached, so that means he's all yours. Ta-da! Off to a great start. Now you've got some dive bombers coming in, but these are AP bombers, so LOL, they don't matter. Lee Jr., how's it going? French destroyer, its AP is absolutely better than others. The only SAT would probably know this better than I would. The German 150s that you get on the destroyers, is that better than the French destroyers? I'll leave that up to SAT to answer that, because I think it is, but it's been a long time since I played German. These destroyers, though, the French destroyers, 139mm guns, the biggest that you can get other than those German destroyers with the 150s. So yeah, see, SAT's in the same boat I'm at. The 150s have longer reload, so I would probably say that the French destroyers are better just off of that alone. Well, the Z-52 though, those are 128s. I'm talking about the 150s. The 150s you can put on the Tier 6, which is the Ernst Gata. I don't remember if you can put it on the Moss, but you can put it on the Z-23. I mean, Z-52 guns are amazing. So, Mad Barba with the Kraken tentacles. Yeah, IFHE with the big 150s is a lot of fun. Absolutely agreed. Now, Mix is doing a very dangerous, risky maneuver going right up the middle. And Z39 too. Yep, I was going to get to that one. That one's also a really fun premium destroyer, but it only comes in the 150 variety. Mix could go into the cap. But, two things to consider. One, this is a standard battle, which means a full cap will take forever. So, it gives the enemy team plenty of time to respond and come back. And two, going into the cap lets the person know that, lets the carrier player know especially, that there's some easy fish food in the cap. So, Mix is going around. Gee, I wonder where he's going. That's correct. He is going for the old meme of finding and killing the carrier. And there he is. Unfortunately, the Ryujo's already turned out. So your shells your torps may not hit. But what you want to do, of course, is get a fire going. I would almost run the reload booster now, just to get a fire going on the ship. Because if you can get a fire going, it'll trigger the insta-DCP. Kind guys have been doing it for years, absolutely. There goes one torp strike, nothing. There goes two torp strikes, nothing. So it didn't really matter. But if you can get a little bit farther up on his side, you could probably switch to AP now. And there it goes.
Enemy aircraft carrier destroyed. Our team is taking the lead.
Oh, okay, Fantasque does have better pen than Z23. Good to know. And yes, Skyring, you're absolutely correct. It is easy to hunt down ships on this map, carriers, because a lot of times they sit in the middle and die like that. As you can see, the Late Terrible on the enemy team is doing the exact same thing. It is kind of sad, SAT, I agree. You'd think that 150s would have better penetration characteristics, because they're bigger guns. And now Mix is trying to just get the heck out because they are coming for him hard.
Engine boost activated.
We're back at 61. Yeah, sometimes bigger is not better. I do agree. One of the reasons why I used to love when I ground up the Friedrich the Grosse Tier 9 German battleship, I used to run the 406s instead of the 420s. And I far preferred those, just because of the reload boost. Like, someone log off. Oh, we're at 62. 420 blaze it? Well, you could do that. They're only a good choice if you want to go after battleships, but even then you can do good work against battleships with the 406s. They just have to be a little bit more broadside or closer to you. Now Mix could be running, could be throwing out some torps. He's choosing not to just yet, and he's also stopping, which is dangerous in front of a Fantasque, which of course has its reload booster too. I don't know that I'd want to stop here. I might stop or come down to like a quarter speed, but I wouldn't come to a complete reverse. But at the initial engagement, I probably would have thrown out the torps, not necessarily knowing if they'd hit or not, but more just to get some more damage possibilities out there. Those torps there, I think, were a little bit too little too late, but you're probably going to get the kill off him anyway because he's not really doing much effort to dodge, where you're trying to do a little bit better job of dodging. There it is. And you go down too. German destroyers are a lot of fun. I particularly enjoyed the tier 6. The Moss was fun, the 7, the 8 was my pain in the butt until I switched to the 150s with IFHE. The problem with the German destroyers is then you go to the 9, the Z46, which has 128mm guns, and the Z52's also got 128mm guns. So essentially, you're forced to have two different captain builds. In other words, the captain that you end up with on the tier 8, you really can't move him up to the tier 9 because IFHE on the 128s is meaningless. That being said, if you do have an IFHE captain, then he works perfectly with the Z39, so if you've got a Z39, it works. Oh, I didn't get a picture of you dying, Mix. Alright, well, we're going to watch the rest of this on slight speed up, and it's time to do our drawing, guys. We're going to do two drawings. The first one is for subscriber camo, and then the second one is going to be for T61. Keep in mind that in order to win the T61, you have to be on the NA server. Alright, the Fantasque done. Something just happened. Oh, we have another subscription. Last of the Fallen. Thank you for the subscription, man. Was that 4 or 5 today? Jeez, that's just awesome. Let's move on to Minotaur. Everybody, make sure you get your raffle in. Like I said, if you did it once, it counts already, but you know. And let's close entries, pick our winner. This is subscriber camo, pocket dogstum, and then we're gonna pick a winner. This is for the T61. Here we go. Boom, Skyring. Congratulations to Skyring, you just won yourself a T61, courtesy of SFNL. Stand alone with the Minotaur. Get our screenshot, and then I'll take care of getting the subscriber camo out. Who is that? That's Pocket Dogstum. Pocket Dog, are you there, sir?
Battle starts.
Where do I find what loading screens? Those aren't loading screens. Those are in between battles, and those are just a released artwork. Skyring, send a PM over to SFNL, and he will get you taken care of, I believe. Alright, Pocket Dog, are you here? A lot of chatter going on. I'm trying to find you. Pocket Dog. Yeah, and we're gonna, after this game, we're going to do a replay in honor of SFNL. We're gonna do one of his games, one of his replays. I think you guys would agree that, you know, we deserve to get him a little bit of attention for giving out a couple of ships like this. See how many times you're supposed to die but don't? This is Minotaur. It's Ace Baby is following. Hey, Ace. Just a reminder, the raffle is back open. Exclamation point raffle gets you in. We'll do a drawing after this game for community contributor container and for our T61. And you have to be following in order to get into the raffle. Well, there's always a good time to start, Ace. Standalone is in a slightly precarious position. We've got the Salem over there that has radar, of course, AP, but the Curve-First, the important thing is that Curve-First is leaving the area. Thanks for the follow there, Annan. I think I said that right. So you have to watch out for that Curve-First. Choosing to open up here is risky, but you're about to get spotted anyways. Now you got 3 targeting you. At least one is the Salem, one is that Curve-First, and there's our other one. Chill out, dude. It's just a game. That's a great game. That's a great name. And I didn't know you were a New Zealander. You were a Kiwi. That's awesome. And yes, to send your replays to me, send me an email with the replay. The email address is on the bottom of the screen right down there. You even got a torpedo hit on this Salem. Lol. Aim higher. Oh, Shima. Shima. Shimmy, go pop. Come on, shoot the Shima. Why are you shooting the Salem? No, it doesn't matter, he died. I was just gonna ask that, SAT, why did you stop firing? Also, your use of radar there was a little bit early. I would have suggested instead you tell the team that you're about to radar, and then you go and do it. Also, look at the minimap before you jump out in front of people, because you got 3 ships right there, 2 of which are battleships.
The ship is on fire.
I told you it was stupid. Oh my god, you just got citadels on the Smolensk. Beautiful. Yes! 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 And a subscription to Sarsaparilla. Oh, wait. Sarsaparilla kit. Sarsaparilla? I don't know. Whatever. You managed to get the... you managed to get the Smolensk with that. Oh, beautiful. We're gonna print that. We're gonna... That might just have to be our replay cover for the day. Let's get to the other side here. Oh, look at the carnage. Although the mod is screwing up with the colors of those. There we go. A little bit more, a little bit more. Beautiful, right there. Look at that. Yeah. All right. You won too, huh? Did you follow the the game? Because if so, we'll just do this on fast forward, and we will do our next 2 drawings. You left? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and close entries, and we're going to draw. First one is for community contributor container or French container. Second one is for another T61 courtesy of SFNL. Is everybody ready for this? Here we go. choosing our first winner, CC or French Destroyer. That's Lee Jr. Congratulations, Lee Jr. And time for the big T61. Actually, hold on a second. To increase our suspension, I'm going to start by loading up this another replay. And here we go. It is Caligula Grozny with the T61. Awesome. Caligula, longtime follower of the stream and supporter of this channel. So I'm really excited to see that T61 going to somebody who is very, very deserving. Entries are back open. You can still get in for subscriber camos and community contributor / French Destroyer containers. And I just missed another follow. I apologize for that. Caligula, please send SFNL1 your in-game name so he can get you your shiny new T61. Meanwhile, Almley Jr., please let me know which container you would prefer. Community contributor or the special French containers.
General quarters.
And I'm not going to bother with... Oh my god, you've got the alternate camo scheme. I haven't seen this in game yet. I need to take a screenshot of this. I'm sorry, guys. I need to take a screenshot of this. I was happy with just the... I was just happy with the... the death of that other ship. The Minotaur death, but... Boy, is that pretty. Look at this. Wow. Those are some sexy colors. Just need to clean off the rust, but otherwise, hey, awesome. Almley Jr. wants a French community contributor. Got it. Coming your way via PM, so...
Thank you. Engine boost activated.
Yeah, that camo looks it's a sharp camo. Wow. Jay Lear, you gotta win first. Nice try. Now let's talk about the ship for a minute, and then we'll take a look at the camo and stuff. SFNL has that special flag up there. Does that mean you got the Frenchy captain? No, that's a different flag. Sorry. I think that's the Benham flag. But anyway, he is running protection. He's got repair booster, consumable reload, anti-air flag, which is interesting. Won't be useful in this one, but speed, fire flood, and is that the ramming? No, that's the fire reduction. As SFNL was targeted but started dodging actively, you saw him turn out and slow down, the typical cruiser maneuver.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. I need help.
Check out Pitfall's camo. Yeah. That's a nice sexy camo too. Although I don't like how it gets all like here it's all kind of chunky, which is cool. And then here it goes to the stripey. But beautiful colors. Is this the ranked camo? No, the shade of blue is different. Maybe it's the perma camo? I don't remember, to be honest. Yeah, standard kite and farm maneuver indeed. What happened to the Benham? I don't know. It was just taken out of the shelf. Yeah, it'll probably show up again. So, thanks, Almley. And you guys, if you were looking at the voting form, there was another little nugget of information. I'm going to share that with you because right now, we're not seeing much other than the typical, you know, French reverse and kite maneuver stuff. So I'm gonna tab out for a second because I want to share with you guys the results of your other vote. So when I asked you guys to vote, I also asked you guys to vote for a prize package that you would like to see. I'm sorry, SFNL is giving way to balloons now? My god, dude. Jeez. Okay, if you want, we can give those away now, or I'll tell you what, SFNL, here's what we'll do, okay? When you see something on a replay that you like, then you tell me, and then we'll give out the doubloons, okay? We'll do that through drawing, or hell, if you want to just reward the owner, I don't care, whatever you want to do, but they're your doubloons, so you figure out how you want to give them away. That's awesome. Can you buy me a Wichita if you're bored? Who is this guy and why is he? I don't know. He's a pretty cool dude though. He's a pretty cool dude. My first experience with him was when he was arguing with Tedster on the stream while we were playing clan battles. Oh my god, it was fun. It's hilarious. But he's a cool dude. I've been playing a lot of games with him lately, and we got to do some more later on today too. By the way, because I'm out of test ships now, and so I got to play live, and I don't go solo in live if I can help it, just because you know, I need people to carry me. But anyway, so we're gonna do a celebration in the future. I got to 1,000 followers. That's right, 1,000 people like you were following this stream, and now we've got a little bit more than that. And so we're gonna be doing a special giveaway in the future, and everybody has voted on 3 ships. Massachusetts, Leningrad, and Z39 will be given away in a future stream. What I might end up doing is I might end up giving these away at the tail end of my stream. So like the very end, before I go, like a final goodbye, you win a ship. I might just do something like that. Oh my god, suddenly it changed from 2 sets of 1250 doubloons to 4. That's cool. Alright, True, see you later. Thanks for hanging out and being a part of the stream. So we're gonna be giving out a Massachusetts, Leningrad, and Z39. And by the way, the reason I'm able to give these prizes out is courtesy Wargaming, celebrating with me the achievement of reaching 1,000 followers. As SFNL, by the way, good catch in the chat there. You guys are still watching this. Standalone noticing SFNL has changed to AP and got that AP Citadel on the Mogami. Something we often don't see players do with this ship is change shell types. They almost always just sit with HE going. Zumo gets some really big pens. Now another thing, SFNL could be shooting right now, but he's choosing not to. He's choosing not to in order to give himself time to basically turn and run. Yes, Henri AP is awesome. SFNL is altering the deal. Pray he alters it further. Love it. See, the border now acts like flypaper. Once upon a time, you would just kind of like slide along the border at full speed, which a lot of people were upset about. So Wargaming changed it, and they changed it by making it work like this. So your engine power is much reduced. So if you spend too much time along the border, it takes you forever to get off, even if you're running engine boost. You'll notice SFNL has popped his engine boost. And Duckboy is now gifted a sub from SFNL. Oh no, he's continuing the... What does that mean? Now, here's a fun pro tip for you guys. There is one line of ships. Oh, he resubbed. Cool! I'm sorry, guys. I'm a bit of a Twitch noob to all this. I'm just here to look at replays. Everything else is a benefit. I don't know. That's how I look at it. But anyway, a bonus for you guys. When it comes to the border, there is one line of ships to which that whole flypaper mechanic does not work. Does anybody know what line of ships that is? Not CVs. Not CVs. Subs, those are under NDA, so I'm gonna answer with I don't know. No, it's a line of ships that's currently in the game. Anybody else want to take a guess? Bots. No. SAT knows, he just doesn't want it out in public. Neither confirm nor deny is about right. As SFNL is now targeted by 5 ships as he goes in. This is a very risky maneuver. And that Smolensk was... Nope, that's a different Smolensk. Russian battleships? No. British cruisers is the winner. That's correct, Pico. British cruisers have this wonderful, fun, weird peculiarity where they hit the border, and they are not really that impacted by the border. I'm amazed SFNL got out of there alive like that. Showing broadside to the turrets, complete total disrespect, and not punished. Yeah, SFNL, anytime you want to do a giveaway of those doubloons or whatnot, you just let me know. Win, we'll make it happen. Turrets can't hit the broadside of barn from the inside. Me pick? Oh, okay, fine. Yep, the unique acceleration characteristics, yep. No, unfortunately I'm not able to play older version replays. So hold on to your butts because the new patch is gonna download, and once that downloads, every other replay that's been sent to me is invalidated. T-Bear, you missed the T61 giveaway, man, but hit exclamation point raffle, because we're also, thanks to SFNL, giving away some other stuff. Some doubloons. What, Tedster? There you go, Sea-Bear. Good work, sir. Smolensk getting torped? Oh, justice. Oh, it's Craven! Lol. You know, after playing this game so much, you start recognizing and learning a lot of the players and stuff. It's kind of fun. You're not familiar with what, Tedster? See you later, standalone.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target.
Oh boy. I love how, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 battleships and 1 destroyer left on the enemy team. A is completely wide open, so the Chapayev is now going for it. And you're gonna burn down yourself a Tirpitz and possibly also an Izumo, because why not? One thing I like about this community sea wyvern is, or wyvern, is yeah, you get some really nice, generous players here that just kind of hang out. They want to share in the fun with the game and with the community. One thing that keeps me coming back to this game over so many other ones.
Our victory is in sight.
And yeah, they're completely ignoring him because look, there's 2 battleships that are closer to him. Now, in my opinion, the only real concern is that Z52, so I might be running Hydro just in case. Because looking at the Z52's angle, he has to come out to you in order to get around to torp the 2 battleships. Like you read my mind. Yeah. You got a shiny horse, you got a Sharn horse from a contest, that's awesome. What did I get from a contest? I got an Anshan Witherer! I got an Anshan from a contest on the forums. I got a Molotov.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Yeah. That always happens, you know. I don't like seeing AFKs in the game, but you're absolutely right. Things happen. Life happens. It is a game after all. So I usually don't go nuclear on the person. There was only one time that I actually really got upset about somebody being AFK, and that's because it was a game of ranked. And I'm sorry, but if you might have to leave, don't play ranked. Things happen though. Sometimes you just gotta go. So, you know, it happens, but painful when it does. Painful when it does. Okay, it is time for another... Wait, let's get rid of this replay in the done pile. And we are now on Kiev, or Kiev, however you want to pronounce it. I like to call it the Kiev. And let's see. Where are we at for giveaways? We just gave away French container, so we're going to give away a couple of sub-camo codes. Let's do that now. Closing entries, picking a winner, and Bad Retro 01. Congratulations, sir. You have won. Bad Retro, are you here to claim your prize? So, LMK. And this is standalone as well in the Kiev. And give me a moment. I'm going to step away for a second, get some water.
Бой начинается. Спасибо. Договорились. Всем удачи и 7 футов под Киевом. Большое спасибо. Принято. Благодарю.
Yes, I'm AFK, but now I'm back. Don't report me, please. I need my karma. Alright, let me catch up on chat here, see what's going on. Yeah, crashing in ranked really sucks. And I get it, it's gonna happen, so. So pick the first two, sure, we can do that SFNO. Okay, Bad Retro is here, awesome. Let's get him the codes. These are for 10 subscriber camos each, so that's a total of 20. There is the one stream. There it is. Where are you? Just saw you. Bad Retro, do me a favor, just send me a message, a whisper or whatnot, whatever, and we'll get it that way. I want to make sure I get you your code. Karma confirmed best stat in the game. Hey, when you got over 2,000 karma, you gotta do everything you can to hold on to that. You actually killed somebody with secondaries while AFK? Do stat to mine, indeed. I did that once. When I have to run away, and SFL witnessed this last night. When I had to run away, I actually just put my ship in full speed and hard over on one or two of the Q or E keys to go one way or the other. So I just drive around in circles. And I do that because I want people to know I'm actually here, but I have to go away from the computer for a few minutes. If I'm moving, I'm much harder to hit, both by carriers or enemy like battleships that are sniping, or even torpedoes that are launched at me. And I find that players appreciate that I'm doing that because I'm not being as much of a liability to the team. Funny story, I was once doing that. I had to run away. I came back and found out that I had actually rammed an enemy ship and killed it. So there you are. Yeah, it was pretty funny as heck because I was walked away. I was making pizza, a Gino's East deep dish pizza that was so yummy because I added a little extra zhuzh on top, just to make SFNO a little jelly there. That is But I was listening to them in chat and they're like, "What is Zath here? Is he back? Is he gone? What's going on?" And like. He's going in circles. What is this craziness? It's a very specific description pizza, yes. You are seriously getting Rosados shipped on dry ice. That's awesome. That is so cool as we look at a naked Bismarck. Jay Lear, you asked about how to submit for replays. All you have to do is send me an email with that replay. Down in the bottom right corner there you see lordzathna@gmail.com. Send me the replay and that's all I need. You can send the end result screens if you want. I won't look at them. You can tell me what was going on in the game if you want. I won't remember it, but you can send those to me if you want. If there are specific things that you'd like me to focus on, then just let me know and I can definitely focus on that and remember. By the way, we've got this. I think this is oven chicken in the Kiev, judging by the color of the shell tracers. And something cool just happened. Island Cat just subscribed. LOL. Okay, here you go, Bad. Thanks for the subscription, by the way, Island. Great. Awesome. Your match a while back with Bismarck or Turbidge was AFK DD was trying to kill, but the secondaries got the destroyer. That's hilarious. I think my favorite ever close quarters expert was when I was in the Kaga, and I had a Pan-Asian destroyer trying to kill me, and he missed his drop on me, and just like passed right past me, and my secondaries tore him up and killed him. It's not a potato in a Kiev. This is exactly what you want to do. Standalone, I haven't had a chance to comment yet on the game itself, because, I mean, this is just your typical Russian destroyer, gunboat, gameplay, pew-pew, everything, OP. But basically, all you want to do with the ship is just to be a massive pain in the butt. it is one of the most, in my opinion, fun ships to play because it responds so well to rudder inputs and speed inputs. It just has everything that works right there. Oh my goodness. Island Cat subbing, giving out 5 subs. Oh my god. More? What is happening? Wife aggro. Oh my god, just subscribe. Okay, it's gonna keep dinging because of all that. Nice. That's man. Island Cat, thanks so much, dude. Let's get some extra hype in for these subs. This is just freaking awesome. But yeah, so the Kiev is just, it's one of those bully ships that just goes up the corner, and if you want to shoot it down in a battleship or a cruiser, you gotta get close. Chapayev is a good threat for him right now. That's probably the best and maybe only threat for him, because the Cleveland, you can stay at far distances and farm. Chapayev, at least, it's got a pretty good muzzle velocity. Even then, you can see Standalone is doing exactly what he wants to do here. He's controlling the engagement. He just took a hit. Oh darn, he's got a repair party for it because Wargaming added that. It was already one of the best destroyers, and then Wargaming goes and says, you know what, let's make this ship even more fun. Yeah, it's great in clan battles, absolutely. Standalone, what are those torps for? I'm just curious. The Asashio is way over here. Chapayev could turn back in, but you're not going to hit him anyway. And I have yet to get a close quarters expert with the Kiev. I got it once in co-op. Big brain torps? Sure, if you want to call it that, go right ahead. Yeah, I got one on a Corgi account too. Ace baby, lol. No, this ship is, I mean, Gaishu, I have so many good feelings towards Gaishu Shoku because he told me to run Kiev to rank out back when it was tier 7 ranked. I think it's season 4, season 5. I think it was season 5, and that was me failing to rank out in season 3 because I didn't care, because I was pissed because Wargaming didn't give out a ship like they said they would in 2. And I failed to rank out in 4 after they'd announced the, what is it, the Flint. And I failed to rank out in season 4, failed to rank out in 5, it was season 6 I think actually. And Gaishu, I asked him, I said, dude, you know, like, how did you rank out so quick? Because he ranked out like in the first week. And he's like, oh, I just did the Kiev. And I'm like, really? I looked at it, I respec'd it and stuff, and this is, mind you, when the Russian destroyer split was going to happen. So because of that, and that was back when ranked was actually run over a decent amount of time. By the way, I would ask the Bismarck here for Hydro. Anyway, so because of all that, I had to rank out in the first half of the season. If I ranked out after the first half of the season, I wouldn't have access to the Kiev anymore, and I have to pick another tier 7 ship. And I sure as hell didn't feel like doing Belfast. Everybody did Belfast. It was boring. I got one-shotted by an Eisenhower with the Belfast, and I said, screw this BS. So, long story short, I managed to rank out in the Kiev. I had so much fun doing it. I got really, really darn good with it. LOL. Rip Bismarck. And it was just a lot of fun. Wings fan, how's it going? Uh-oh, we got a little reunion coming here. You ran it. Yeah, I know you ranked out with the Belfast. I couldn't take it anymore with people that were starting to get really good at using spotter plane Gneisenau and stuff like that, and just like sniping Belfast and smoke. I say, you know what, I gotta do something else. So if you are up against a Kiev that's being a real pain in the butt, a suggestion for you: if you're in a destroyer like an Akizuki, it's almost too late for clan battles, I guess, but if you're in a destroyer like an Akizuki, you don't want to engage the Kiev until you run right into him. So basically, you want to close the distance with this Kiev. You don't want him to know where you are, and you want him to show up at 6.1 or 2 kilometers, whatever that concealment is, and just hold down left mouse button, and that Kiev will just evaporate right in front of you. Yeah, the last season, it's kind of tough with tier 9. I only got up to 6 myself just to get the steal, and that was good enough. I didn't really care to do much beyond that. I actually, believe it or not, I actually like the Kiev better with smoke than with the heal. I mean, the heal, you can do troll things, of course. But what I like about the smoke is you can use it to disengage. So like if you run into that Akizuki, for example, pop your smoke, disengage, get back to a safe distance, and then resume pew pew. Well, I think I don't know what they're gonna do next season of clan battles. To be honest, I would love to see a different tier. I mean, tier 8 was different, and it was fine in that it was different. But you know what clan battles does is it exposes the min-max ship at any tier, any tier. What are you gonna see at tier 10 now? You're gonna see World of Smolensk. You're probably gonna see somebody do stupid troll things, like basically play the Kiev but with the Colbert, same playstyle. Oh, a tier 1 clan battle season would be. You know what? A tier 1 clan battle sprint, like a 1-day thing, would be, I think, what this game really needs. Just something fun and stupid to do. So I am all for a tier 1 clan battle season. Holy crap, that would be fun. And yes, the team is throwing hard. But you still are winning in a minute and a half, assuming you don't die and the Baltimore doesn't die. Now, thanks to Standalone telling me the results of this game, I already know what's going to happen, but I'm not going to tell you guys. Take on solo warrior time? Well, not yet. It's only a solo warrior if the Baltimore dies. If the Baltimore lives, you can't have a solo warrior. So, SCT with team kill the Baltimore. And yes, there's no premium tier 1s. The problem with tier 1, though, is that while there is no premium tier 1, there is one clearly better tier 1 ship, and that's going to be the British cruiser.
Вы последняя надежда команды.
Now it's solo warrior time, and all you have to do is not engage for a minute, and you get solo warrior, which is just hilarious. Black Swan, yes, thank you, Island Cat. Okay, now all you have to do is not die in the course of the next minute and 13 seconds, and you win. Now, if you want to be a cheeky jerk, you slow down and you shoot that North Carolina with 30 seconds to go just to cause a reset, but I mean, why would you do that? Okay, here comes some more big brain torps. Like, why? Did I even talk about the flags you were running? I didn't. You got XP, speed, fire chance, credit reduction, Papa for free XP, commander. So if you're going to do that, don't run this camo. This camo only, I think, is 75% bonus. And I'll bet you right now, you probably wished you had a better camo on the ship. This was your first ever solo warrior. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. If you want to see the stupidest solo warrior ever, do a search on my channel for 9 kills and 9 achievements. My first solo warrior. See, you're doing it on a ship that is very deserving. I did it on a ship that was not very deserving. I did it on I did it on, what did I do it on? Tier 3 German battleship, the König Albert. And I did it the day that the British cruiser line was released. So they could only fire AP at me. Oh my god. It was obnoxious. But yet so awesome. Alright, next up is going to be Budyonny Ranked Sprint. And then we have some doubloons to give away courtesy of SFNL. SF, you want to give away 2 codes? Or 2 doubloon sets? Where is... There it is. Okay. We'll do 2. Alright. Oh, and by the way, Bad Retro, I saw your PM. You were having some problems. Try... Oh my god. Stop giving stuff. I mean, I'm not. Continue giving stuff away. That's fine. Jeez. Okay. All right. Doubloons. Here we go. Bad Retro. Log off and log back in. For some odd reason, there's an issue with cookies. Log off, log back in, and then those are 2 codes that I gave you. So make sure you do 1 at a time. All right. Here we go. For some doubloons. Roar. 1,250 doubloons if you are here, sir. And our next winner is Sleep AA. Congratulations. If both of you guys are here, you just won yourself some doubloons. Make sure you thank and at SFNL send him what your in-game name is for both Sleep and Roar. Congratulations on winning 1,250 doubloons. Big thanks to SFNL for that. As we look at Dear Mr. Frodo, we haven't seen one of his replays since the start of my channel. He's one of the first people ballsy enough to say, here's a replay, tear it apart. And boy, did I tear it apart, but we had fun doing it, didn't we? Oh man, that was a great replay. I think he was in a destroyer and he went and YOLO torped a battleship or something silly like that. Anyway, this is Ranked Sprint. Perma camo on the Budyonny with a bunch of flags here. We've got, I'm gonna down closer here. We got protection and fire chance and XP and commander XP and free XP and fire reduction and fire chance. Now, if you're gonna run that trifecta of economic flags, I recommend running a better camo than this. If you've got a 100 single time use camo, 100%, that's far better than this. Look at all those congrats going on. So much awesome sportsmanship going on right there. Awesome. And once again, big thanks to SFNL. Budyonny in Ranked at tier 6. Not a bad pick if you're good at playing the long-range spammy fire cruiser. You have to play it as a kiting boat. As soon as the battleships see you, they will blap you and kill you. And that's a bad thing. The thing about Ranked is you often end up with an awful lot of battleships, so you have to play very cautiously, especially in the initial engagement on a map like this. Especially you only have 1 destroyer per side. Their destroyer is at A, obviously. You guys are forced to give side as you move in. You can see the little gal already took a decent chunk. So you want to be very careful. Make sure you're maneuvering and stuff. Oh, Bad Retro. No worries, man. I always do that kind of stuff too. It's a pain in the butt. Fortunately, they're not shooting at you. Who are they shooting at? Fuso. Because the Fuso showed broadside and turned out and got whacked. Oh my god, Fuso. Oh, I love that ship. I ranked out when it was tier 6. Yeah, and the Dunkirk is just gonna die. Sleep A has the same problem. No, Sleep A, SFNL is gonna gift him the code, so that's not the same problem you're having, Bad. But yeah, you should be able to just log out, log back in, and then those are 2 separate camo codes that I sent you. So make sure you copy them, and make sure there's no space at the end. That throws it off. Worst case scenario, you can try manually typing them in and see if that works.
Союзники, передаю координаты важной цели.
Oh, Sleep is in EU. Rats. Sleep, you can't win then, unfortunately. Cowboy! Dude, good to see you, man. Cowboy is one of those few people I've never seen on my team. I've always seen playing around, stuff like that. Oh, don't go away yet, Sleep. I got something for you instead. But anyway, but yeah, so, like, Cowboy, good to see you. Look at this position right here. I'm going to pause it for a second, and I want to highlight, no, can't pause yet. I want to highlight this spot here. Enemy can't shoot him back because it can't be seen over this. He can get his guns to clear over the island here. Good stuff. Take a look at the minimap though. Your team is going to get screwed. You've got 2 battleships right in front of a Fubuki that's smoked up. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, that's the Leander there. Oh no, Fubuki's starting to smoke. So you got to be thinking about this. You can't just sit and farm, unfortunately, as much as you want. They're just going to go and die. SFNO was the clan leader of SF3? I didn't know that. Alright, so here's the deal. Here's the deal, Mr. Sleep. I want you to pick either a community contributor container or a premium French container, and you let me know which of those 2 you want. I like this decision, dear Mr. Frodo, of trying to get in here and get this Fubuki out. Unfortunately, in doing so, it does put you at extreme risk of the Arizona there. Fortunately, the Warspite and Fuso are both pretty far away. You should pick whatever you want. You pick either, if you are working on one of the, like the French commander, then obviously pick the French container. If you don't care about that, then go for community contributor. Pick community contributor. Alright. I hope it's a ship. We'll see what we get ya. Hey, no problem, man. You deserve to win something. SFNL, that means that we are going to do 1 drawing after this game for for some more doubloons. Oh, I missed it. Did he just take a bit of a whack in the front there? That's gonna happen. Like I said, I know you were trying to get that shot on the Fubuki. There's the Fubu again. The nice thing about the Budyonny is that it's pretty narrow in the bow, which gives you the opportunity then to at least dodge torps and battleship guns. Igo dies going after the Leander. Of all the ships he could have chased after, he picked probably the worst possible one, because the Leander obviously is a good hard counter. Yes, please let us know what you get. And yes, absolutely, don't stand still. Good tip there. T-Bear, the subscriber thing means that when you watch my channel, you don't have to worry about advertisements. That's the big draw. Some channels also give you better chances of winning giveaways if you're a subscriber. There's a subscriber-only mode that Twitch has rolled out, which I don't know that I would do. And you also have the ability to do something else with it. What is it? Oh, you can do sub badges and stuff like that. I gotta work on that and figure that stuff out, but I'm mainly here for the replays. Thanks for the follows, the 2 that just followed. Awesome. Make sure you hit ! raffle to get in on the raffle. You have the ability to win some good prizes today. Subscriber camos, community contributor containers, French premium containers, or doubloons, courtesy of SFNL, and he just upped himself again. to 30 days of premium time too. Yeah, SAT, you could have saying you could have swung south of C. That's true. At the time, I can see what Frodo was trying to do. He was trying to get shots on that Fubu. Unfortunately, the Fubuki went away, and that forced him into this position. Yes, it probably would have been better for him to go south. But look at that dodge. At Retro, you should still be able to use subscriber camo codes from that. If you're still having problems after those suggestions, then what I'd say is just file a support ticket or put it in a support ticket with Wargaming, and one of them will figure it out. And I love these battleships on your team that are deciding they're going to hunt the destroyer. This is why you don't hunt a destroyer in a battleship. The stream died? No. Oh, you hit pause. Huh. Unit G2, no problem, man. But it's so much fun to chase after destroyers, yeah. And now the Fuso is going to die to the discount destroyer. Amazingly enough, your Warspite is managing to basically pull a Han Solo and get the Aoba and Fuso defensive. Now the Warspite, the other Warspite is the key to this battle, the one behind you. You gotta hope that Warspite can whack this Leander quickly. If so, you'll be at a severe advantage, and I like that this Warspite here is doing that Han Solo maneuver. $50 subscriber camos, nice. Not a bad haul. Subscriber camos giving you 150% to XP if I recall correctly, and then 100% to free XP and 100% to Commander XP. I think that's what they do. Those are sweet camos, really useful when you combine it with events like 200% first wins. Oh, look at this! We're gonna witness a ram, guys. We're gonna witness a ram. We're gonna witness a ram. Bam! There we go. Love the rams. That's gonna be our new. That's gonna be our new cover picture, I think. As we got the tip right into the butt. Yeah. Nothing says F you like a good ram. As we get back to Dear Mr. Frodo, we switch to AP wisely because this Leander, he smoked up and then he shot in his smoke. Oh no, you detected him with the Hydro. That's what happened. Sleep, you are most welcome, sir. Thanks for hanging out on the channel. Yeah, the Fuso should have turned and risked a broadside, but he didn't, and now he is upset in chat. That's okay. It happens. And by the way, for those of you guys who don't know, one of the things I've started doing is posting, when I post these videos on YouTube, I'm starting to identify the players on both sides, and I'm tagging them on the forums so they know that they were tagged and check things out. And I do that for a really important reason. It's so that people can follow what happened from different perspectives of the battle, and everybody gets a chance to learn, not just the player who submitted the replay, but possibly up to 23 other players get to learn something new or different or see a different perspective, and that's just awesomeness. So if you tune into the World of Warships forums and find yourself getting tagged, no, we're not there to make fun of you, a bad play that you made or something like that. We're there to kind of share what maybe you did right or wrong and what you could do differently. I missed another follower, apologize for that. If you just followed, make sure you hit !raffle to get yourself in to the runnings. You got a Twitch drop container too. Jeez, you're just rolling in containers. That's how you got to the channel, huh? Cool. It's working. Oh, now, Frodo could go to A-cap, right? But he's choosing instead to support the Warspite right here. In this position, he's going to be able to detect torps that are sent for the Warspite, probably. More importantly, he can pounce with AP loaded. He doesn't have AP loaded, but he could pounce. There it is. Pounce right out and get some good side citadels. You would have gone to ASAT? The thing is, he doesn't need to go to A to win with the points. The reason I'm thinking of not going to A is look at his health. If he runs into that Aoba by himself, what are the chances that he's going to live against this Aoba, right? So that was my feeling of going this way. Nope, see? There's the torpedoes he's detecting that were headed for the Warspite. Warspite already preemptively dodged anyways. And now, Hydro from the Aoba. Yeah, his in-game name is WildWingsFan_15. Warspite doesn't need immediate help, and yes, you can create a crossfire to A. But with the timing, in my opinion, all you want to do is... This guy has to do something, otherwise it's over. And it's over, he's given up. So that's it. And now we get a... another gifted sub. Alright, well let's get that into the done pile, and thanks for that replay, dear Mr. Frodo. That was a really cool one. We're going to move into a Salem replay now, and I've got 2 Salem replays, both on Ridge. When I get 2 replays, I always go for the larger file, which is in theory going to be the longer game. Yes, I do agree with that, SAT. He could have done a YOLO charge down to B-cap and gotten off to the side or something, but he does have the torpedoes that he can use as needed to prevent that. All things considered, yes, but I do think that the maneuver he did there was appropriate. Okay, so this is WildWingsFan in the Salem, and I think it's very fitting that he's in there. While we're doing that, SFNL, do you want me to give away reroll for that 1250 doubloons, right? Take a sip of water here. Sure. Okay, so we'll do... First draw will be for 1250 doubloons. Second draw will be for subscriber camos. And here we go. Closing entries and drawing. Doubloons go to Alice Violet. Very fitting since Alice missed out on that container last week, so I love that. And I will get Shalanlan 357 subscriber camo codes if you are here. So, Shalanlan, be here. I'll get you your stuff. Bad Retro, like I said, send a support ticket over to Wargaming. Ultimately, I do have other subscriber camo codes I can give out, so I want to make sure you do win something, okay? So let me know what happens with that if you send in your code or your ticket. The other thing I was thinking, if you've done these before and won subscriber camo codes before, you're limited to, I think, 5 redemptions per patch cycle. So if you've done that, let me know, and I can get you camo codes from a different patch cycle. Okay, cool, perfect. But let me know, even if it's during the week or something, just message me on Twitch, or send me an email. You got my email address down there. Let me know what the answer is. We'll get you taken care of. So what's the mod on the last slot, I wonder? What do you mean by that, Alzu? Yeah, no problem, man. Big thanks for hanging out. Nels Violet, yep, send SFNL your in-game name and he will hook you up with 1250 doubloons. Shiny, shiny, precious doubloons. Uh-oh. We have Halsey. Ah, Wingspan going for range over reload. That's the question you're asking. Got it. Range isn't a bad idea with this ship. I mean, both playstyles are very viable. Range gives you the ability to pew pew over islands, so you can see what Wingspan is already getting himself into this position here to start spamming on these battleships because they can't see him. But he also sees a Kitakaze that he wants to try to be a teammate for and kill. So he's going to risk himself a bit by coming out and radaring this Kitakaze. Unfortunately, the Kitakaze is in a position where he can't be spotted, but maybe, just maybe, the Asashio will get in on this. I would probably tell your teammate that you're going to do this so that the Asashio is ready to go with it. But that's okay. You're on double fires, but you don't care about fires because they're 100% healable, and you get your you get the super heal. So as you can see, Wingspan is... Oh, there he is again. There. Oh, you just missed it. Oh well. I wouldn't have DCP'd there. I would have just waited to use the heal. I think that was a big mistake. That's alright though. You're dodging the torps. That's important. And this guy is panicking and giving you broadside, and you have Halsey. Goodbye. Now you need to back up here.
Off to a great start.
Oh, Wargaming took care of you. Good. Yeah, range is the more safer choice. Right. The other thing to keep in mind is if you choose the reload module, then your turrets turn slower. So yes, you get better Daka Daka up close, but it's harder to shift your guns too. So, ironically enough, if you find yourself constantly needing to turn your guns, and you're using your reload module, going for range isn't a bad idea. And yes, you could definitely run Hydro instead of defensive fire. LOL, another fire. You are just getting terrible RNG rolls there for fires. This Sovietsky Soyuz is probably going to get farmed by the Kitakaze Torps and killed. We shall see. Somebody was asking earlier how long I was going to stream. I have no idea. I'm going to stream probably until 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something like that. It's currently about 3, so another hour or 2. Basically, I just stream till I get tired. I have no idea how some people manage to do marathon streams of like 10, 12 hours or 24 hours. Wrong chat. No worries, man. Beautiful dodge by the Soyuz there. Those were the Ibuki Torps. And now, the Kitakaze telling you exactly where you are. Hey, come radar me. By smoking up. I would have held off to that on that radar there until your guns were in position to shoot. Just a slight little nugget of thinking there. Had you done that also, the Kitakaze might have been deeper into his reverse, which means that the Kita would have taken longer for the Kita to get out of that smoke. Still, you're going to get the kill here, which is important. Also important, you have to be thinking about that Ibuki. Did he send torps at you, or did he send them at the Soyuz? And there's your answer, so now you're free to kind of come out and HE spam. How does Salem compare to Alaska? They're very different ships. Salem is more of like a Des Moines style ship. It's definitely an Outlast kind of a game style with the buffed heel on it, whereas the Alaska is closer to a battleship. And the Alaska is an anti-cruiser cruiser. Salem is a spam everything and LOL kind of a cruiser, but an Outlast. The Alaska is more just anti-battleship, or sorry, anti-cruiser. You've got the 305mm guns with the AP, really good, good blast ability, and the Citadel on the Alaska is very low and therefore very difficult to hit. So a lot of people like to run the Alaska because of that. But they're totally different ships. I would say get both at some point, but if you want to get one sooner than the other, I'd say, based off of what I know of you, Diesel, I think the Alaska will be the better choice for you. A friend of yours is doing a 24-hour stream and he passed away doing it? Oh my god. Yeah, wow. Jeez. I mean, I know people die sometimes playing video games, but wow. Let's talk about the game real quick. Change subject, but oof, nice. You guys have done a nice job going up this flank here. The Bayard is probably going to gun down the Friesland and the Asashio. I don't know why both of those two ships are right there, but oh well. They've got a group that's pushing into the island south and working their way there. You can't do much against them. Hopefully Lexington and Donskoy can do something about it. It was a World of Tanks streamer, huh? Also, interesting thing to note, there are carriers in the game. I didn't notice that till just now. Because they really haven't impacted the game, at least on this side of the map. Fashi is his name, huh? Tedster sent in a meme tier 6 Mutsu ranked sprint game. If people want to see that later, if we have time, we'll see. Got my list going of, if we have time, we're next up going to be hitting Sovietsky Soyuz, Henri, Friesland, Prince Idol Friedrich in ranked sprint, and then maybe we'll skip the Georgia one, and Ted, maybe we'll put yours in there if we get time. How's that sound? Because I'd rather be doing stuff that's more topical for time anyways. And I know tier 6 ranked is on, so... Right? It's still tier 6, isn't it? I can't follow all this anymore. Too much going on at once. Nice job, Wingspan, trying to warn your teammate about the danger. And, well, he wasn't wearing protection. Graf Zeppelin AP bombs coming in, which can't do much at all. When I see a Graf Zeppelin on the enemy team, I'm not scared of them anymore. It's crazy to think about, because once upon a time, you used to be scared of them. Now, not scared. Sashio, by the way, making a big mistake chasing after that Bayard up there. Mr. Killmister, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Make sure you hit exclamation point raffle to get in for raffles for good stuff. I've lost my train of thought. Where are we? We just did doubloons and subscriber camo, so next one will be for community contributor container and subscriber camo. So I'll give away 2 at once because we're at 80, because why not? Yeah, a lot of Graf 7 players aren't that good, that's very true. But they are kind of kneecapped by the ships. Now Wingspan could shoot at the Missouri, but he's choosing not to because he's broadside to the Missouri, and Missouri can get those magic citadels. But now he's pretty safe from that, so he could do a parting shot on the Salem right now if he wants. You resemble that comment about... Oh, yes, he does want Bayard, absolutely. Oh no, NZ, thanks for the follow. Please make sure you hit exclamation point raffle to get yourself into the raffle with prizes. The fun thing about the Graf Zeppelin, though, is the secondaries. It's still got those secondaries. Bentos, thanks for the follow. King fries are done.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Oh, and look, now you can farm the Zeppelin without worry about anything else.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh, and there's drugs and alcohol involved too. Tedster would know. I mean, he's a big tanks guy. This is a mistake pulling out here, Wingsfan. You're pulling out right into the guns of the Missouri. I would have stayed where you were and just kept on backing up and taking the free shots out of the Zeppelin. But you don't want free shots. You want kill, kill, kill. Die, die, die. Kill, kill, kill. Die, die, die.
Nice work.
And LOL, Missouri missed. Now you can beat yourself intentionally here to start reversing. Personally, I would do that so that the Salems back there can't get a shot on you. And defensive fire. Here you go.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
You keep moving forward. Well, the Salems are out of your range now, so I guess it's okay to continue moving forward. Yes, Killminster, this is a replay. Yep, you can send yours to me at the email address on the bottom right corner there, lordzathna@gmail.com. And the whole thing about my shtick is we do replay analysis, so aim a little bit higher there so you can get into the superstructure, and probably use AP, although you started fire, so there you go. Oh god, are we going to see a ram? I gotta get ready for this, guys. Nope. Never mind.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Never mind. Diesel, no, you do not have to re-enter after each drawing. Once gets you in, that's all. You're good. Kudos to you, by the way, for ignoring the carrier and going after ships that are more impactful, but still, that was a big risk going after that Missouri. Missouri overmatches your bow, so that's a one-hit kill. And Zeppelin planes coming in to your left. AP into the butt would definitely work. Salem and Des Moines have a flat rear armor profile, so if you can get into their rear, then you can do dirty things to it. But he's just giving you the kill, so that's cool.
Problem solved, sir.
I'm just gonna say it because I think it's funny, but Clan Glory is allowing you to poke holes in him.
Enemy cruiser.
Oh god.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
That was oof. Speaking of which, I need to walk away for a second and grab some quick foods, so I will be back. I'm gonna mute the mic.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
And I'm back. Kudos to that destroyer Kagro for trying to save the game,
Crews are on normal alert.
even though it was clearly lost anyways. Still, SAT, good point. All of your engagements, or almost all of them, are within your regular range, so
Our team has taken the
maybe
lead.
you're better off running main battery load to get that extra DPM. And Bad Retro, I am really glad to hear that you got the codes to work. They were for 20 subscriber camos, 10 subscriber camos each for a total of 40. Or sorry, total 20, can't do math. No cap kill all. Well, I mean, you could afford to do that. It's 2 minutes. Can you get into the range of the graph in time? And the answer is yes, you could. Oh, you took off the range mod and put reload, so you started noticing that too. Cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, moving over to the done pile. It is time to do a couple of raffles. What's the next one on the list? Sovietsky Soyuz. This is an European community contributor that sent this in to me. I believe it is Clyde the Monkey. And okay, so Alice didn't reply, so it's time for three 1250 dubs. Okay, let's do it. Here we go, rolling. Closing the entries now. Last chance, get in for exclamation point raffle if you haven't already done so. And oh yes, this is Clyde. He is with Mr. McCavity, which I believe is another community contributor. Let's see, how can I tell? I can hold. Does it work? No. Okay, here we go.
Let's give them a hard time.
As everybody's doing the raffle train. Choo choo! Remember, if you already hit raffle once, you are in still, so you don't have to worry. You're in the runnings. Aha! Subi Steve was not in the raffle. Good timing. Good thing we held off. And here we go. 1, 2, 5 closing entries, picking winners. Winner chicken dinner number 1 is XX Halia X. Congratulations, Halia. Please send a PM to SFNL. Let them know what your in-game name is. Remember, this is NA only. So send him a message. If you are not an NA, then I'll get you a community contributor. Sorry, I can't talk. Community contributor container. Our next winner is Oh No NZ, and our final winner is Jack Bauer Arg. Arg! Congratulations to you guys. Remember, if you are an NA, then send a PM to SFNL. And let him know what your in-game name is so he can gift you those 1250 doubloons each. Big thanks to SFNL for doing this freaking amazing giveaway. And again, if you are not in North America, let me know and I will get you something else instead. Big time congrats. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes. And you know what I need to do? Where is my other... We're gonna update this to... There we go. First win on Twitch and it's some doubloons. Not bad, Mr. MZ. Not bad at all. Now this is obviously going to be the European server, so totally different meta, totally different way of doing things, and this is tier 9, and your top tier, yeah. Mr. McCavity is coming under fire there in the Mogador, trying to defend himself against the Vaklin. Keep moving, you got this. There it is. Nelson, broadside. Let's see if we can follow. No, we can't really. I wanted to follow the shells. Can't do shell cam, but we can watch this. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Doobie Steve and Helia, send PM the in-game name. Oh, it's not Subi Steve. It's Jack Bauer Arg. Not Subi Steve. He was the last one to jump into the raffle. But I like him because he's in a he's got a Subi. Underused position is exactly correct. I was just about to comment on that. And this Nelson wants to get punished again.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Alright, Land. Yes, you won a raffle. I think. Yes, you won camo codes. So here you go, sir. Bam. Yeah, no problem, man. Take care. Okay, now we're seeing the typical maneuver here by Clyde, which is what we see with all Russian battleships. Point the bow at the enemy and reverse. Mountains need love too. Bye-bye, Nelson.
Enemy battleship.
I need help.
Yeah, we saw there some shots earlier that weren't locked on. Very good point. Mountains need love too. They gotta pay. Very, very risky maneuver here, pulling out in front of a Musashi. He's going, you can see he's going into a kiting out position, which is fine. It's a strong position. However, there's an island right in front of you. Oh, beautiful, 23k hit. And suddenly, Clyde the Monkey is gonna morph. Nope, he's not. Never mind. I was gonna say, he was about to morph into a Nutzer.
Fighter airborne.
Fighter is up because we see the bombers coming by. Pro tip for maneuvering. If you are running up towards an island, the best way to do is to follow me on Twitch. For whom the hell tolls. Thanks for the follow. Make sure you hit exclamation point raffle to get in the prizes. Atago spotted. I'd shoot the Atago. So, the pro tip is that you can slow down to about a half speed, and that's like your tightest turning radius. So, if you're coming up on a island or something like that, and you really absolutely gotta turn, slow down to half, and you'll find yourself turning much better, and you won't ram as much. I used to hit islands all the time when I first started playing this game. All the time. Sometimes they got me killed, other times they were just annoying. Oh, it's for whom the shell tolls, not hell. Sorry, I missed the S. Nice hit. 9k. Not a kill, but still. There it goes. Mr. McCavity coming in with the Mogador saying goodbye. Still, you guys haven't yet gotten the decap, and the enemy team has got an A, and they're overrunning your team over there, so it's push or die, I think. Yes, I think that's right, LtScac. Hey, Sovereign Dog got the lawnmower. Nice.
The ship is on fire.
This repair party might have been a little bit too early, because you're not being shot at by much else. So I think the repair party will end. Yep. It's ending just before. I don't think it's as efficient as it could be. I don't know. Yeah, DCP, not repair. Yeah. Russian battleships require you to really manage your consumables properly.
Fighter airborne.
And priority sector, you're not using it, it would really help right here. I'll take it took me longer. I think I didn't figure that out until I was at like 12k or something. Well, yeah, they're conservative on DCPs because they don't want to lose their DCPs, but in the process they end up taking far more damage than they need to. Happens. Nice hit on the biz. Oh. Careful, you got a Vlad and Musashi on the side there. Don't want to show broadside to them. You don't have any more heals after this one last one. Can't afford to take a lot of damage here. Good, you're noticing. You lose all your DCPs when you're dead. True. Ouch. That's why you don't show broadside in a Russian battleship. Okay, Jack Bauer and Helia are not responding. You know what that means? We're gonna have to re-roll after this. Wow, he's staying broadside to you still? Nope, now he's turning. Yeah, too low. Oh my god. What is that? McAvity just overran the Helena and torped him. Oh, the memes. Filmister is absolutely correct. Yes, you could drop to 1/4 or 0 to help you slow down faster into that turn. Absolutely. Oh boy, 38k.
Battleship foundered.
$163k, and I don't think he's done just yet. Meanwhile, his teammates are all kind of going off on their own, which is fine. They're expecting this Vlad to go down with the combined fire. I do like how Clyde is choosing to stay here and keep on the Vlad and make sure he goes down. And I like the fact that the rest of the team is continuing to move forward. Please be you always. Thanks, Sleep. I appreciate that. I really do. It matters a lot to me to hear that from you. And hey, we're playing the same game, so hopefully the replay analysis stuff is useful for you too. You should get an email. It's a gift, I think. Awesome. Take care.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Isn't kiting better in this position? He could be kiting, but I think his thought was, I gotta get this kill as quickly as possible. You saw probably how his teammate, the Rune down here, just got blapped, and I don't know. I like the idea of just kiting, of going in and getting him killed. And like SAT's mentioning here, yes, you take a risk by turning out, so you know, be careful with that. Oh my god, this is awesome. Guys, we got 91 people hanging out in the stream right now. When I first thought about the T61 giveaway, I thought I'll do 60 viewers and then I'll do 90 viewers, and then I thought, no, that might be too high, we won't get to 90. Oh my god, guys, this is freaking awesome. Yes, feed the fish is also correct. By going farther away, if he were to go in a kiting out position, it's much more difficult for him to hit shots. Awesome, good. Glad you got your doubloons. Sniper Mike is in a very advantageous but also precarious position in the center of the map. We're going to go away from McCavity's view for a second. We'll kind of zoom out to Sniper Mike. Haley is on the EU. Okay. Haley, we're going to have to do a redraw then. We can't get you your doubloons, but I can get you a community contributor container or a premium French container if you're working on the French captain. So just let me know which of those two you'd like. Smart use of torch by Sniper Mike, although I don't know that I would have pulled out like this, but you did. And in the process, there is a Z46, so I know your guns are going to be looking at that Z. Oh, Z disappeared all of a sudden. Oh, almost got the kill there. I'm sure, yep, there's the secondaries doing secondary things. So now it's the Neptune that Sniper Mike has to deal with. That sound you're hearing is Mr. McCavity's guns hitting that rune and getting a Citadel hit on him. Nice. 185,000 damage. Come closer here and see what's going on with Sniper Mike. Sniper opening up to get ready to shoot this Neptune. Now the Neptune's got torps on the other side too, so you gotta be careful about that when you're attacking a cruiser like that. Let's take a look at the shot you got on the rune. High caliber for Mr. McCavity. Or sorry, for Clyde. Confederate for all the medals. Everybody in your div is just getting medals. Just give them everything. Frederick secondary gunning down Neptune now. Oh, rune fire torpedoes at the extreme edge of range. That's not going to hit. Ran out of gas. Island Cat is giving away. Oh my god. Holy crap. Dude, cheers for Island Cat. That's amazing, dude. That's amazing.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Our victory is in sight.
Alright, once again, Helia, I can't get you doubloons because that's NA only kind of a deal, but we can definitely get you a community contributor or French container. Just let me know. Sleep, I thought you were going to bed. And yes, the Kremlin is amazing. Soyuz is great. Kremlin is better. Okay, we have two sets of doubloons to give away. One is from... okay. Oh, let me get the next game going here. How much to manage? Henri. Okay, so the next one is the other Henri replay that I have. And we got two sets of doubloons that we're going to give away. One is the reroll from SFNL for Halia, and the next one will be Islands, right? Alright, Halia responded. I'll get him the French container. Let's get that taken care of first before I get confused. That can happen. Alright. Oops. There you go. Bam. Okay. Time to do the drawing. Closing entries now. First entry is going to be SFNLs to take care of, and then the other one will be Islands. Okay. 5,000. Oh my god. You seal clever, you. Closing entries. Picking winner. Trolls! Trolls! Congratulations, man. You get some doubloons courtesy of SFNL. Big thanks to SFNL. And next winner is Jay Lear. Jay Lear, you get doubloons courtesy of Island. Sorry, Island, I can't remember the rest of your name off the top of my head. SFNL is easy to remember. I don't know. Now you're really gone. Good luck. Alright, cool. Take care, man. Puddin is playing... Puddin is playing Midway. When do I stream? I stream Sundays, basically this time slot. So I start at around 12 or 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Europe is 7 or 8 hours ahead of me, so that would be either 7 or 8 o'clock p.m. or converting to military time, that's 1900 or 2000 your time. And then I stream for about 3, 4, 5 hours. So yeah, feel free to come by and hang out whenever, and feel free to send some replays my way if you want some analysis done. Happy to do it. Hey man, today's busy, no worries. I've had busy days too. There have been times I couldn't stream on a Sunday, I had to stream on Saturday. I originally started on Saturdays, and Sunday was my off day for a stream in case something happened, but I'm actually enjoying streaming on Sundays far better. I think it's just more relaxing. So, standalone in the Henri is about to get broadside Citadel. Nope. Phew, got lucky there. Where to God, these Muppets? Hello?
Attention, support that target.
Getting something real quick. Okay. So yes, Puddin is in the carrier, which is hilarious, but he's not a bad carrier player, and he really plays for the team when he does play. So that's if I'm going to see somebody in the carrier, I'm happy to see Puddin if I'm in a random battle, and that's not just because I'm good friends with him.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Gotta watch out for these AP dive bombers because they can and will do bad things to you. Priority target being used, good. Another fun pro tip, I actually remap my keys for consumables and stuff, so that everything is touchable by my left hand. It sounded weird, but yes. So like my priority sector, because I use it a lot, is the V key. Its standard default is voice, in-game voice, but nobody uses that, so, and that's only for division, so it doesn't matter. So, hey, Fishrokk! So it's going to be V key, so I use that, for priority, for, not priority target, or, priority sector for the anti-air thing. Yes, you do know that Puddin is nearby if you hear a Zippo lighter opening and closing. Absolutely. V is your reverse key. Now that's an interesting concept. Okay, what do you do for your accelerate then?
Torpedoes to port. All stations.
Oh, torps coming in from the side. Uh-oh, time to go full speed ahead. That is a Shimakaze. Now, question is, are these 8-kilometer torps or are these 20-kilometer torps? That hydro was too late, but I'll tell you what, you only took one. Considering the situation, that's pretty darn good. Oh, okay. Got it.
Attention, reporting the target position.
And now you are in chase mode. Now, very important thing, Standalone noticed that he wasn't located, and then he was located, and now he's not again. So that's telling him that the Shimakaze is over here somewhere. And look at this, you've got an AFK Yoshino. Oh man, the decisions. Do you pound the heck out of that Yoshino, or do you go for the destroyer? And those torpedoes are forcing you to turn in a way you don't want to. By the way, that reload booster was a little bit poorly timed. I think you did it a little bit too early. And you're shooting in front thinking he might come back. At that point, I would just keep shooting right on the center. Nice dodge there. You did a Red October maneuver there, hitting those torps before they become activated.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Okay, well, hey, that's the cool thing is you can make the typing work for you, right, unit? So that works out well. Oh, Shimakaze in front of you. Shimakaze in front of you. Madness. Madness is running 20-kilometer torps. So that's why you detected them so early.
Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Get back! Concentrate fire on
Torpedoes
the
dead ahead.
designated target. Roger.
Okay, sorry, got back into the game. Shimakaze spotted now. Here comes Hakuryu bombs. You gotta keep an angle to that. I would go broadside to it, like SAT was mentioning earlier. You're turning in because you want to keep that damage on the Shimakaze. And fortunately for you, Hakuryu totally screwed up that drop and missed you, which is great. Should have charged in to keep spotting. Yes, very true. A little bit of hesitation there on standalone. That happens a lot. Very easy to do. But if you note, standalone's got Hydro coming back in 20-odd seconds. This is one of the reasons why premium consumables is so important. Ouch. And it's got the ability to torque both sides. He lost his engines per sec there. The engines are back now. And you can see the way that the guns, there you go. And see what I mean about being a team player? He sees that you're trying to go after the Shima, and he's going to come in and he's going to keep that Shima perma-spotted just for you. There's the catapult plane.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
And getting some good bombs in there on the Shima. Engine boost activated.
Attention. Reporting the target position. Acknowledged.
Oh, way too low, way too behind. SAT also saw that, but he's also mentioning something too, is instead of chasing the island here, come off this way, and then you block him from doubling back on your Yamato or something. SFNL or Island, did you guys hear from your winners? Island Cat, you did. Okay, great. So Island Cats is done. Awesome.
Get back!
And again, thank you for contributing some doubloons to the stream. That's awesome. SFNL has not. Okay. Well, after this game, we will redraw your doubloons, and we will draw a subscriber camo bundle too. Oh, now you want to go to the 30 days of premium time. Okay. All you need is a community. Hey, you just won 1250 doubloons, son. Oh, not paying attention to the anti-air guns going off means you're going to take a big hit right here. Or not, because... Wow. Maybe better luck doing the 30 days. Okay. I mean, we can do both if you want me just to do both and clear that out for you. Good turn in there. Good going broadside of the hack, I mean. You can also priority sector again. We're looking for... Oh, you turned into that drop. This is why you have to be very careful where planes are coming from. That hurts. That hurts.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Still, you're probably gonna win. up to me. I'm the boss. Let's just do the 30, and I'll do the subscriber camos because I need to get these things out of here. We can do that now while this game ends. Closing win entries winner. This is for 30 days of premium time. Here we go. Winner is Bloodhawk74. And for subscriber camouflages, it is Desert Wolverine. Desert, if you're here, please say something. And obviously, Bloodhawk, send a message to SFNL with your in-game name and let them know who you are.
Thank you.
Alright, Milos, what do you mean by your second name is Desert? I'm confused there. Moving right along, we're doing awesome, so we're going to continue with the Friesland. Donde está the Friesland? You know what, I'll bet you? I'll bet you I never removed that from my list from last week. Okay, moving on. New mistake. Moving on to Prince Idol Frederick PEF. Winner, winner, Desert Wolverine, are you here? Bloodhawk, are you here? Fail joke? Okay, no problem. That's the weights. Ranked battles. Tier 6 battleship. It used to have really, really, really freaking good anti-air. And now, just a battleship.
Бой
Why am I not?
начинается.
Ah, there we go. Beautiful, sexy ship, though, in my opinion. Alright, Desta, credit reduction flag. Not needed whatsoever at tier 6. Just my suggestion for you. Unless you've got like a ton of them. I had over 1,000 at one point. By all means, use them. Credit flag, good. Blood reduction, you don't need it, but you could use it. I mean, that's probably a good flag to be using, honestly, with all the destroyers in ranked. Ramming flag is always good to see on a battleship in ranked, secondary booster, and free XP. Free XP is kind of wasted on standard camo on a tier 6. Again, if you've got tons of it, great. Other flags that you aren't running, I'd like to see you run, repair booster and fire reduction are the two big ones. And I just noticed, chats, do you guys see what I'm about to read? Oh, Alzu saw it already. Standard consumables. Ugh. I'm guessing it's because you are low on money. But man, don't ever run standard consumables because you're out of money. If you're out of money at that point, get yourself some Warships premium time. Play some low tier premium ships. Oh, Verm! Verm is on the enemy team. He's in a PEF. What's he doing in a PEF? Oh my god, what's he doing in the PEF? What is he doing in the PEF? Desert Wolverine, Bloodhawk, are you guys here? Yeah, it's tanky and stuff, but it gives up overmatch, and it also, the gun's just not in ranked, in my opinion. Not in ranked. I mean, now, let me back up. Previous seasons of ranked sprint, I did do PEF before the CVV work, and I had a friend of mine, division with me, in a carrier. Then that makes sense. You've got the best anti-air battleship at the tier, divisioned with a carrier, guaranteed to find carriers. Is the Atlanta the best credit grinder? Atlanta's a great credit grinder. Yes, that one works really well. You can come away making credits even in co-op with that ship. Assuming you don't die early, of course. If you've got a flint, that's a really good credit grinder too. What else is a good credit grinder? Obviously a Belfast. Ooh, broadside Verm. He's gonna turn because he knows you're shooting him. Still, 3 pens, not bad.
Торпеды по левому борту.
Yeah, Salem's a good
Torpedo
credit
слева по
grinder
борту.
too. Sims is a very good one.
Поможет. Торпеды слева по борту.
Oh, there's T-61. DeGrasse is dead.
Внимание, командиры. Передаю координаты цели.
Bink.
Есть.
He might not be. We've been
Назад.
streaming for a while. It's very possible that this guy was in here. That's okay. SFNL just noticing Verm's in here, yep. Ooh, big hits there. Verm is almost out. But you got a problem. You got that T-61 there.
Назад.
Monahan is going for the Furious. That's fine. Take him out. T-61 is in a pretty bad spot. I don't know why he's there. Pensacola wants to get killed.
Внимание, командиры. Передаю координаты цели.
Yeah, I know, right? Voss and Sterling. I was thinking that the other day. Like, I haven't seen Voss in a long time. Sterling in a long time. What was Sterling's in-game name? Was Sterling Archer, was there a number or no? I don't remember. Furious is gone. Okay, that's a significant boost to your team. Oh god. But then look at your Furious. It's about to do the same. The Gaeta is going after it. Pro tip, if you're going to play a carrier in ranked, don't sit still. Move with the team. And I wouldn't bother looking at the Gaeta. I'd be looking more at the PEF or at the Pensacola that's about to go in front of you. You're wasting some time by shifting your guns to look over at the Gaeta. Carrier's on his own at this point. You can't do that much about him.
Есть.
Pensacola popped out in front. Now you're making a very risky decision here by going into the B cab. You've got a Shino and a T-61 nearby that can help along with the Ishmael. If you do happen to find some torps. Verm is not going to come out because he's low and he doesn't want to die. You're switching your idea to the Pensa, which is great. Pensa's going broadside, which is bad for him, good for you. Yeah, in ranked, if a CV is not spotted, if a destroyer is not spotted, it's definitely CV hunting. Good work by the Shino getting in there. Here come the torps. Totally unexpected, right?
Передаю координаты цели.
Monahan guns down the Pensacola and convenient battleship-sized gap. Nice seamanship there.
Союзники.
Furious and Gaeta fight is still going on. Furious is losing that fight, which is, it happens. Well, they're your doubloons, SFNL. It's up to you if you want to send them to him because you know, or if you want to wait and do another drawing. You let me know what you'd like to do.
Торпеды за кормой. Торпеды за кормой.
Alright, cool. So then, are we done or do we need to redraw your doubloons? I can't remember. Alright, cool. Cowboy with the assist there. Love it.
Торпеды слева по борту.
Okay, redraw for the doubloons then. Okay, cool. Yeah, redraw for the doubloons. Cool. Right. Warspite is gonna come up broadside to you. I'd have my guns on the Warspite here.
Торпеды по
Forget
левому
about
борту.
Verm. You've got a broadside Warspite right in front of you. So, you know, you could have blapped him as soon as he
Торпеды по
came
левому
up.
борту.
But now, he's gonna turn in, and you're not gonna get quite that penetrating hit you want. Time to use your standard heal. It is SF day, I guess, huh? Not that's a bad thing. I mean, SF was a very good, very competitive clan in Supremacy League. That's for sure.
Пожарная тревога.
Verm is going broadside too, so you could shoot Verm now. Oh, the Ishmael with the assist from up above. Look at that. Look at his positioning. Beautiful shot there by the Ishmael. Gaeta won the battle against the carrier, but lost the war because of it. He's so far out of position. And the Shino is gonna go hunt him.
Союзники, сфокусировать огонь на цели. Наша команда близка к победе. Неполадки устранены.
I do like that you're shooting the T-61 here instead of Verm, because obviously Verm is gonna be really good at dodging your shells, whereas this destroyer here is just stopping and reversing in front of a Shinonome. Absolutely AP against the destroyer. So the reason why you... Jeez. Well, the Gaeta just saved a star. The reason why you want to use AP against destroyers is the AP will be guaranteed damage, because it will overpen at the very least, whereas HE could explode on an area that's saturated, it does less damage. By the way, Verm is backing up. Alright, Milos, no problem. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, this was a pretty awesome stream, I gotta say. Probably one of my favorite ones in recent memory. All because of you guys. As the Monahan is just... Okay, well, he knows he's gonna win, so I guess why not? All those torpedoes are gonna miss, though. That's alright. Yeah, HE is fine against destroyers, of course, early on in an engagement. And if you're trying to break modules, sure. But for the most part, towards the mid to late game, AP is usually a better shell choice. And there are... They just changed it so that destroyers can't get full penetrated from battleships, except for two. That's the Khavrosk and the Haragumo, both tier 10 destroyers. Ironically enough, Kitakaze cannot be full penned by battleships. Yes, absolutely. SFNL did work to make this stream fun and engaging. Alright, so we'll re-roll for doubloons. And... go ahead and do another subscriber camo. Oops, crap. Wrong button. Push the button, Kronk. Wrong lever. It's lever, not button, but that's okay. Alright, PEF done. I've got a Georgia, but I also have Ted's game. You guys want to see Tedster's meme game here with, whatever? Mutsu. We'll do Mutsu, we'll do Georgia, and let's see what else I got. Alright, first winner will be for doubloons, courtesy of SFNL. Closing, choosing a winner, Cracked Out Pingu. And for subscriber camos, Red Barchetta 3. Red Barchetta, if you are here, say so please. Send me a PM, do something like that. And we're good. Tedster, do you want to hop into voice chat? If so, I am in the appropriate Kraken channel. And Cracked Out Pingu, please send your in-game name to SFNL. You're not getting a lot of useful stuff done today, Island Cat. It's Sunday, you're not supposed to get useful stuff done. Ah, Red Barchetta is here. Cool, let's get you your ammo codes. Do-do-do-do. Where are you? Yeah, of course, no problem, man. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, did I get you? I gave you subcodes before, didn't I? You want again?
Force detected.
Yeah, I need to run my games too at some point. Tedster opening up. I think he's trying to see if he's targeted or something with those shots. I don't know. Do-do-do-do.
Attack enemy aircraft.
Well, SFNL, if you're playing, maybe I'll just have to div with you. I think I have to go for a bike ride first. Get some movement. Cracked isn't in the chat. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to redraw those doubloons again, huh? Ranger spotted. Oh, he's not on the current viewers list? Okay. Nice Citadel in the DeGrasse. Now the Mutsu is pretty darn hilarious in ranked because it's got these right here, torpedoes. Got two of them on each side. Flag-wise, speed, single reload, anti-air, which is turning out to be really good for this match. Got the Corgi flag, repair booster, and fire reduction. Sometimes, yeah, it is nice to take breaks from the game, whether that's on vacation or otherwise. Absolutely. I'm definitely not playing the game as much as I used to play. That's okay. Oh, Guppy using Perth Smoke. That's good. Next level strat for him right there. Unfortunately, Ted is going to prevent... Well, actually, he's going to keep the Perth there too, so that'll be okay. Enjoying the streams more than the game.
Cruiser sunk. Off to a
Gotta
great
be
start.
present to win, that's right, Kurt. Gotta get the in-game name somehow. Tedster reinforcing the right sector, and that torpedo just went and hit the Perth. So, Ted sitting here is actually drawing all the carriers. Torps, it's hilarious. Oh, 20k to the bow. That's certainly gonna help. That's psyched out for a second by those torps.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Curtis, did I get my T61 yet? Beauregard 23, thanks for the follow. Don't forget to hit exclamation point or raffle to get yourself into the running for prizes.
Torpedoes to starboard.
A little late on the plane there, but that's okay. And the Ranger is reversing. And the Ranger has been sniped.
Enemy aircraft carrier destroyed.
Good job, Tedster, good job. Yeah, the Ranger was in a really, really bad position. I said earlier in Ranked in a carrier you want to be with the team. I didn't mean that close with the team. And also, if you notice, the team has pretty much abandoned him. He's in here in the middle, and they're all the way over here. Frederick takes down the Perth. That's unfortunate.
The ship is on fire.
What is going on over there? That's, oh. I was just trying to go and see, but then, yeah, let's go take a look at the Galissonniere Baron thing, because that's just silly. Alright.
Our team has taken the lead.
You're the Ranger, you wait till spawns, you see where everybody else is. Right, and then obviously you'd go A, because that's the safe portion. Absolutely. Oh well.
Problem solved, sir.
It is what it is. PEF now turning broadside, but there's an Ishmael coming. Gotta be careful not to give that Ishmael a broadside. Oh, Fubuki, Fubuki. As they're going for the cheeky shot over that town. High caliber, save a star medal, engaged. Oh, big hit that you took there from the Ishmael, though. Hopefully the Guppy can finish off the Leander. Maybe even get a double strike. Oh, cheeky front turret. And cheeky kill.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Our victory is in
Jeez.
sight.
That angle was from a pretty flat angle. He kind of sat broadside in front of the Ishmael trying to back up so he can get that shot. So paid the price for that, but that's okay because he's winning. He's got the numbers. He's got the teammates. That little gap in C, yeah, absolutely MVP. If it wasn't for that gap, it'd be a different story. Pensacola is afraid of planes still or something. I don't know. Both looking at me. Run, Penta. Oh boy. These torps are pretty fast firing torps. They reach out to 7 kilometers. So he's gonna torp with that one, and then look at how fast these torps are gonna reload. 10 more seconds and he's already got the next set ready. He's gonna make the Ishmael think that he's going for the ram, scroll back out so he can.
Ship is on fire.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Our victory
Wow.
is in sight. Problem
Okay.
solved, sir.
Another reason not to show broadside in your Russian battleship. Wow. Tedster, 1 kill away from a Kraken
Ship is
now.
on fire.
Yeah, Ishmael isn't a good battleship in Ranked. Although, I mean, Kremlin carried me to victory when it was tier 10, so. Now, if I'm Tedster, I'm aiming a little bit higher. But, I mean, hey, almost 10k isn't that bad. Come on, Torps. Come on, Torps. And the rear turret as well, just F you, and Kraken! And he survived! Oh my god, he did a backflip and dodged an RPG and survived. LOL. Wow. Okay. That was just plain dirty, Ted. Awesome. Unfortunately survived, yeah, but you know what? He saved his star, that's for sure. Alright people, next up we're gonna do Georgia and SFNL. Do you want me to redraw for your 1250 doubloons? Yeah, I know, no screenshots, that's alright. That would have been a pretty epic screenshot, I do agree. Anyway, let me know, SF, if you want me to do that or not. Meanwhile, it's Trolls! Troll98. You did put yourself in silly positions, and yes, it did work out, so that was pretty darn funny, if I say so myself. And we've got Pac-Man Muchi, thanks for the follow. Haven't heard from SFNL, so I'm going to give away a
Action stations.
community contributor container or French container. I've got one of those left, so let's go ahead and do that drawing. And because so much stuff was donated and given away, I'm also going to do another drawing for subscriber camouflages. So closing entries now. Winner, first one, community contributor container or French destroyer container, your pick. And that will be Subi Steve. And the next winner is Tedster. So Tedster, you get yourself some camouflages. Yay! And Subi Steve, if you are here, send me a message and we will get you your stuffs. And SFNL, you want me to redraw? Okay, after this game, we shall do our drawing.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Get back!
Well, of course you want the community contributor container, but...
Support the allied target. Attention.
Okay,
Reporting the target position.
Where am I looking? I'm looking here. Too many tabs open. Alright, Tedster, here's your ammo. Your 2 camo codes.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
And... Subi Steve, if you're here, I'll get you your community contributor container or French destroyer container. You let me know. Oh, Tedster did get a screenshot. He shared it in chat. Thanks, Tedster. A great screenshot. You know what?
Torpedoes astern.
You don't mind, Ted? I might just send that to me. Send that screenshot to me. Maybe I'll use that for my cover picture.
Designated target.
That's the waits. Hey, we did your game earlier. And this is Troll in the Georgia, like I was saying earlier. And this is a random battle. Embedded, thanks for hanging out. Great seeing you, man. Take care. Which one of Dustas did we do, guys? I don't remember now. Which ones did you send me? You can see Troll is running full secondary build, which is the only way, the real way to run with the Georgia, because why not? Leander and PEF. We did your PEF ranked. By the way, flags, XP, secondary booster. You're not running protection. Interesting. 3 XP and speed. Speed's a good one.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
What do you use for the detection timer? It is a mod that is available in Aslanes. It is extremely helpful because that 20 seconds just feels like an eternity. Look at this. He's firing secondaries at the Miyoko and shooting, hopefully, over that island at the Jean Bart, and he did hit him. That's pretty hilarious. Kitty cat. Yeah, we did talk a little bit about the destroyer positioning in that game. It was definitely nice having them go after the carrier and then come back and support you. I thought that was really, really, really helpful. Thanks, Ted.
Engine boost activated.
Oh, Buffalo. One thing I like about the Georgia, you can totally just bully the heck out of someone. Especially with shots like that. Jeez. Nope, he's turning out. I don't know if that'll hit. Oh, actually, right on line. Never mind, ignore me.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Now, decision mode, and I want to point this out, Truel did not go after the Miyoko. Miyoko's got torps, so he decided to turn south instead. He could have slowed down and turned up north, maybe eaten a face full of 1 or 2 torps, but, you know. Because overmatch, yeah, that's part of it. The other part of it is the accuracy. If you've noticed, those shells have been pretty darn tight when he's been firing them. And you're absolutely right, nothing is stopping you from going mid.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
The Jean Bart taking out the Miyoko, now there's a little bit of, you could definitely go out and surprise that Monarch right there.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic... I need intelligence.
I don't know that I would have used the heal right there. I might have waited a little bit. You're absolutely right, he can clap this Monarch. Will he, though? Stay tuned. Spotted by a destroyer, probably Z-23. Last known is here. I would put him over here now. Or he could be over here. Or could even double back into the channel. Oh, okay. Or it's a Baltimore that's spotting you. That's even better. Baltimore you can overmatch.
Concentrate fire on the designated...
Especially when they just sit nose onto you like that. See? 15k, just like that. Boom. Is anybody in the chat who has not had their replay featured yet today? Going broadside to you, but you gotta be careful because that Monarch is looking right at you. So you don't want to go broadside to that Monarch, which you're starting to do right now. Yep, and SAT is saying exactly what I was mentioning. That Monarch is going to be your biggest threat right now, and you're not, you're just sitting broadside to him, so give up on your gun, I would say. Give up on that third turret, and turn yourself around. Perfect. Now you can beat the crap out of this Monarch that's just... Oh, the Monarch's not even looking at you. That's great. Hey, Subi's here. Alright, Subi, I need to know from you what kind of container you want. Community Contributor or French Destroyer Camo? Or not Camo, but French Destroyer container. What's up, DSandstorm? How's it going? Oh boy, Jean Bart. Oh no. Yeah, I would have held that last shot just in case you actually didn't get the kill. Because now you've got this broadsiding Monarch.
The ship is on fire.
Yep, the last turret could have double sit the Monarch.
Engine boost.
Engine boost is a good idea. You want to stay on this guy's broadside so you can, you know, whack him like that. And you can see he stopped the turn because he realized he was losing that turn war with the Monarch. Good idea. Don't give up your broadside. There you go. Right, Subi, you got a choice there. Actually, I can just whisper it to you. That'd be better. Desta, how long am I going? Not too much longer. Getting kind of tired. Got other things I need to do. I think we'll go until we can get rid of SFNL's other 1250 doubloons. How's that sound? SFNL, you okay with that? You on board with that?
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Nice torp dodging there. Adam wants the dubs. Well, you gotta win, sir. Alright, Subi Steve wants to give me a contributor. Let's do it.
Spotter airborne.
Oh, Adam, you're in PSV? Cool. You'll run 180 and run away from what, the Akkad there?
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Uh-oh. Silverbox stream late breaking! Oh, because of the Zed. I see him now, yeah. Donskoy is gonna go down here. Yep. Now you've got the ability to ram the Alsace if you want. You're out of heals and you're on double fire.
Engine boost deactivated.
Or are you gonna try to get around him and broadside him? You're doing that. You're going greedy. See how this works. Oh, nope, you're ramming him. That's not a bad play. I mean, get him out of the game. Boink. I should have also gotten this ram. Sorry, guys. Forgot to witness. I'm getting slow and lazy here. Tired. Look at that. I just love the smoke effect on the turrets and everything. And how about this? Here's the commander's view of the turrets from here. This is cool. I like this. Sorry, Ted. Sorry, I might have to use this for the replay cover. I mean, there's the part where the Georgia touched you. Do you have any secondaries that we're looking? Yes, he did. Do a shot from the top of the secondary turret. Looking out at that too. Okay, let's do SFNL. You cool if I did the balloon next? Yes. Let's get these out of here. He's been itching to get rid of these for a while. So closing entries, picking a winner. Doubloons go to Fishrokk, and I will pick a winner for subscriber camo. That's Anomi. Fishrokk, Anomi, are you here? Fishrokk, send in-game name to SFNL ASAP, please. Fishrokk is here. Oh my God, SFNL, you get to pay this out.
Victory is in sight.
Alright guys, one more, or do you guys want to stop now? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I gotta label. Up to me. Let's do one more. We'll do one more and then we'll stop, okay? Guys, I'm going to go based off of what you say in chat. I'm going to read the list off here. You tell me what you want to see. Bogoder, Iowa, Farragut, Shiratsuyu, Gneisenau, North Carolina, Montana, Nagato, Leon, Gascon, Salem, Arizona, Ranked Leander. Alright, J-Lear, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, as always. 1 vote for North Carolina, 1 vote for Farragut, 1 vote for Gascon, 2 for Farragut, 1 for Gneisenau. Farragut's in the lead right now. Another one for a new one for Arizona. Gascon, 2 for Gascon, 2 for Farragut. 30 seconds. Next week won't happen. Desta waits. The patch is coming this week, which means all replays I have are gone. Farragut. Yes, you can, but like I said, I won't be able to do analysis on it, unfortunately. Send me the Bayard one. We're going to do the Farragut. Send me the Bayard one. If you do have a great Bayard game, send it to me next patch, once it drops. Alright. Nanami, are you here? Because you get some subscriber camos if you are. This is the longest I have done replay analysis. You guys know that. I haven't done replay analysis for this long ever before. Normally I do 2 hours of it. We're coming up on 3.5. Fishrokk is paid out. Yes! Awesome. And it is extremely fun doing that, SFNL, as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you much. So this is MN Nice in the Farragut. I believe this is a new player. We haven't covered him before, which is awesome. I need a donation button. Yeah, I probably do. Do I not have one? I'll have to look into it. Fire chance, fire flood, speed, flood chance, and anti-debt. You got protection. Good. You could donate a Rosati's pizza. Oh, dude. I would be all over that, that's for sure. Jeez. Nah, you're doing enough, man, seriously. Wow, you're doing enough. Then I control you with picks. Jeez, do you really hate yourself that much? Yes, SAT score, Rosati's. And Subi Steve, congratulations on your 50 subscribers. What kind of Subaru do you have? SAT score Rosati's is a pizza chain from the Chicagoland area. It is a very good pizza chain, and now you got me wanting pizza, SFNL. Ugh. It's a very good chain. They do stuffed crust, they do deep dish, they do all kinds of good stuff. And it is a very good pizza. I always get stuffed crust pizza, nice thick pie with sauce on top. And then I have them throw garlic and I have them throw bacon on it, and I have the bacon put on the very top of the sauce so that it comes out extra cooked and extra crispy. And oh my god, my mouth, I am salivating right now. Deadster, you hit the code cap? Okay, for both codes or just the one? Tell me which one didn't work. I do happen to have some extra codes. Second code. Okay. Tedster, do me a favor. Give that code to somebody in the chat right now. Let's pass that forward to somebody else. And I'm going to get you another code. Another camo code. That's the new subcode for you for the second, to replace the second code. Oh, look at this brilliant play here. Reversing into the C-cap. Always a good thing to see with destroyers. Takes a little bit extra time to get in there, but it's a good idea to do it because it allows you to pop in there, stop the cap, and more importantly, safely get out. And oh my god, guys, why didn't anybody say this yet? Look at this guy. I'm just complimenting him on backing into a cap, and then I notice he's not wearing premium. He's not using premium consumables. Ugh. Holy humanity! You had an 05 and 2012 STI, but you don't have either. You just have the name. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, it is big enough for him to go in directly, but I'll tell you what, though, I like seeing this kind of play because it allows him to be flexible, whereas I think if he would have gone straight in, there's a possibility he would have face-spotted himself right into the New Orleans or something. Yeah, we were talking to you about that, dude. If you're running out, just go play some premium boats or something. What's wrong with Minnesota Nice? Look at these torps coming on the new ordeal right now. Oh, he's taking one. Naked too. Now he can open up. He's probably forced a DCP there, so he's about to clear the island. He's clear to engage. Guns free. There they go. I'd probably also hit F3 on the New Orleans, just to get everybody else's attention and shoot at him. And of course you're the only one targeting him, but you got a permafire going. It's an awesome name. Alright, cool. No need to pull out here. She said you had the ability to keep shooting from concealment. Now you are out in the open. I noticed that he's also not using priority target, which is fine if you're really good at dodging stuff and being cognizant of what's going on the battlefield. Then preventative maintenance might work better than priority target. Alright, that code worked? Good, Tester. Awesome. Awesome. Good. Fishrokk, like I said on the stream, I don't know if you were here, you were one of the first people to support the channel by sending in replays and being willing to let me dissect your game, so very much appreciated. And if anybody deserves doubloons, it's you, man. Should have stayed quiet when the New Orleans turned out. Yep, I agree. But he didn't. New Orleans used to be a big threat, no longer because it doesn't have radar. Well, I'm glad I helped you a lot, man. Awesome. You helped me too. Be very careful about this. If you continue in this course, you can't maneuver much if the New Orleans pops around the corner right now. Another Farragut spotted over at C-cap, coming through the channel possibly. And there's the New Orleans' fighter plane. Hold the other one. Hold the other one, don't shoot it yet. You want to let this guy make the turn and commit. There you go. Now you can fire, and now you have executed the New Orleans.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
Could be using speed boost there. That is very true. Farragut detected. Now might be a good opportunity to smoke up and kind of run and reset the engagement. Farragut is using skill shells.
I need help.
Yeah, I know Lightninger has always been a big supporter of the stream too, and absolutely Lightninger is a really cool dude. Fishrokk, can you share the Operations Discord server? Do you mind throwing an invite in there if you guys are looking for more people to hang out with you guys? Maybe some people can jump in and join you. The reason I call these skill shells is because AP against a Farragut, another destroyer, isn't really going to do much. It's just going to overpen. There's the Operation Discord. Cool. Thank you. I want to get you guys some new people, of course, always. If you're looking for fun people to hang out with for divisioning for any of the operations, especially helpful when there's 200% first win bonuses, jump in there. Now, speed boost could be useful here. Get yourself back into the C cap and get the cap. You don't know where that other Farragut is. Yeah, it is very fortunate, but hey, this is randoms. That's what happens. Yo, McKillsteel? Lol. Now this is good play. Go get the cap. I don't know about going through the channel like this because it cuts down on your vision of the rest of the team. The only ship that can really cause a problem to you is going to be that Atlanta. You see where he's at. I would much rather see staying out in the open so that you can... And then the Atlanta dies. So you can see on the other side of the island and stuff. Still, free base cap is free base cap. It's good XP. Also tells you that the Farragut is not chasing after you. And by Dunkirk being shouted by the New Orleans, or sorry, by the North Carolina. I don't know why. Halloween music. Hey, SFNL, whatever happened to Rhino Mark II? Because I saw him hanging out in our Discord for a while, and then he kind of stopped. I was just thinking about SF3 memories. That's somebody I always hated running into when I played Supremacy League.
Our victory is in sight.
I play music. I don't play the soundtrack. I actually play the war drums. And you can kind of hear it in the background here. I love war drums because it kind of clues me into what's going on. Take a break? Okay. He was one of those players, man. I mean, I'd watch him play ranked in a destroyer, like a Benson or something, and I would just, you know, say, okay, makes it look so easy. Alright, now cut him off. Don't chase the island. Cut him off. Good dodge, by the way. No music, too distracting. If I'm playing ranked, I actually play some J-pop. I play World Order, really awesome J-pop band. and what else? Foo Fighters, and I've got a whole playlist of stuff I listen to. For a while, I played nothing but Ambient Worlds, if you've heard of that YouTube channel. Really good channel just for nice streams of music. And they got one for Marine. I played that all the time, so that felt really good. Alright guys, we need to do our final stuff. So let's get to it. Where is our list here? Closing entries, and this is gonna be for a... Guys, there's so many of you here. I'm gonna give two things away. I'm gonna give a community contributor container away first, and then I'm gonna do subscriber camos, okay? Here we go, closing entries. 1, 2, 5, done. And picking winner, this is community contributor camo CYGX1. If you are here, you get a CC container, and Dan's Bar, if you are here, you get yourself some subscriber camouflages. Please send me a message on Twitch so I can get you your goods. Dan's Bar, and I gotta enter that in real quick. Hanami, I haven't seen you either. Give me a holler if you are here. And CYGX1, let me know if you're here or not. And otherwise, guys, we need to figure out who to raid, and we also, I'm gonna see if I can get this to work. I think I got it. I think I got it working. So let's see here if I can make this happen this time around. Arios is playing, cool. We're gonna complete this, close entries, complete the giveaway, done. Now I'm gonna go into my intermission view, and I think I got this working. Let's check it out and see. Is it gonna work? Oh, I think I need to hit roll credits next. I have to be on that, and then I have to hit roll credits. Let's see if that works. Yes! 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 It's working! Oh my god, there we go! So big thanks to our moderators, MoveBot and Streamlabs, and the followers. We've got Pakan Muchi, Beauregard23, For Whom the Shells Tolls, RJC3095, Dentos, Ono NZ, Killmeister, No Quarter Ass, Bloodhawk, G-Unit, Helix, Sleep AA, Sarspala Kid, Ananami, It's Ace Baby, Diesel Thunder, Telica Nugs, World, Kento Dell, Pearl Balls, Jack Bauer Arg, Nuclear Havoc, Last of the Fallen, TM Grunty, and all of the subscriptions. Oh my god. Alzu, TM Grunty, Gregoire Bo, Alice Violet, Tedster, Last of the Fallen, Sarspala Kid, Island Cats, J Red Bear, Wife Aggro, Alm Leisure, Classic Life, Budy, and Wings of Death 74. Thank you guys all for this awesome stream we had today. Was that awesome or not, huh? Like, that's so cool. That whole list is working. I'm so excited it's working. The music's working, right? You can hear the music in the background, I hope, yes? I'm gonna repeat it again. Okay, we got people to raid. Very good stream, great, awesome, and the music is working, yes! It's all coming together, guys, it's so exciting. Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Let me see who's here on World of Warships. Arlios, I heard, was streaming. There he is. He is a community contributor. So let's go ahead and pass this along to Arlios. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Such an awesome stream. What a great way to hang out on a Sunday. And god dang it, now I want pizza. Anyway, take care, guys. When you get in, make sure you do the standard Zath wave. The Zath wave looks like that. Alright? And away we go. In 3, 2, 1, and we raid. Boom!